Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to Martyn Lucas Investor. Well, Christmas is behind us, New Year's in front. Let's get ready. Let's make some money. Let's have a great rally to the end of the year. Look out for those sell-offs. Look out for that, for the tax harvesting, and find the undervalued stocks and double down. That's exactly what I'll be doing, and I've already started, and I've made posts on it already. So let's get ready into our positions now. Here we go. As you can see, we are green again today, looking good, up 0.5%, and we've increased our positions this morning, virtually doubled our positions this morning. Let's on certain stocks. Let me go through and share with you what we've got here. Blood Eclipse was the first person to leave me a comment during the live show. Blood Eclipse, how are you? Merry belated Christmas, Martyn. Thank you very much. And the very, very same to you. Lovely to have you here. Right. What have we done this morning? Let's have a look. In fact, it was about 2 o'clock this morning it was done. Roth IRA. Let me have a look. As you can see, I'm up, and we're at 74,500, which is actually a few $100 up from this morning. We've actually got 75.5 because we took the 1,000 out for the gold mine. When it comes back, it'll be 4x the convertible note. Many of my members did the same thing with me. So we're trying to get to $80,000 by New Year's Eve. That is the target. Can we get to $80,000 by New Year's Eve with no options trading, no shorting the stock, and no adding any money, obviously? So let's see how we can do. All right. So we are. It's very possible. Anyway, it depends how the market decides to go, whether we're going to sell those losses for tax harvesting, as we only have 4 days left. We'll see what happens. Anyway, let's go through my positions and share with you what I've been doing. So, Virgin Galactic, I haven't sold a single share, up to $11,000 now. We're up 65%. Palantir, it's still too expensive. Oh, by the way, let's get everyone, if anyone's new here, tap subscribe and ring the bell. Shall we do a quick thumbs up? Shall we get that done? If you like the channel, smash the like button. Then will recommend my content to you. And if you don't like the content, please click the down like, and then it won't recommend me anymore. So that's absolutely fine. You don't have to like me. I might not like you either. So it's perfectly fine. There you go. All right. We've got some more comments just come in. We've got John Granfors. We've got James. Afternoon. Don't forget, as always, the phone lines are always open. My members can always come in. They don't require any technology, any software whatsoever. It's just done through a browser. Very, very easy. You can be my guest live on the show. There it is. And you can be in this space right here. I want to welcome all our guests on TikTok. Should I share you my guests on TikTok? We have a little competition here sometimes. Let me go into TikTok. Let me show you how I bring it up. This is me on TikTok live right now. If I click here, you'll see I'm live. There we go. And there is my TikTok, as you can see, live on the screen there. That's me right now on TikTok. So if you want to pop into TikTok and say hello, that's how you do it. And if everyone on TikTok now taps the screen, you'll see yourself on the screen. If we do that, look, put the hearts on the screen like I'm showing you there. Fantastic. If you click the little star above my head, you can become one of my subscribers and get exclusive content. All right, there's my TikTok audience. All right, welcome to you. We've got 37,000 followers now, which is very nice indeed, nearly 38,000. Anyway, let's also welcome our guests from around the world. We've got guests watching on LinkedIn this morning. This is our LinkedIn audience. There's our LinkedIn audience. Let me just go in there. I'd like to welcome everybody in. Drop a quick hi in there. There's my LinkedIn. What about my Rumblers this morning? We've got an audience on Rumble. Just running one of my ads. Look, there you go. Let me get past that. Hi all. Good morning. Good morning. Can I skip the ad yet? There you go. There we are this morning. Who else have we got over here? Who else have we got with us? We've got our guests on Facebook, the Facebook page. All these links are below in the description of my videos, or martynlucas.com if you want any of these different links. Let me bring up Twitch as well. Good morning, Twitchers. You know you can get a free subscription to Twitch if you use Amazon Prime. You can subscribe to me on Twitch, and it gives me a little tip, and you get extra perks and benefits. All right, there we go. Let's like on Facebook. Thanks to all of you guys. And lastly, our guests there on X. We've got any comments to answer this morning? Yes, of course we have. We got Mike, go, go, go. Let me reply to him. I reply to all my members. Yes, yes. He's trying to win the Fan of the Year. We have a trophy for that. That ends in a few days' time if you want to make sure that you take part in that. All right. We've also got a cash giveaway of $100 plus a physical prize as well. All coming up on the show. Right. I think I've covered everyone. Let's see how many likes we got now then. Refresh that. It's 4. It's now, what have we got now? 26. There you go. Fantastic. More than I deserve. There you go. Marvelous. All right. Let's go through our positions. Thank you ever so much. Welcoming. Excuse me. I've got a bit of a sore throat. Welcoming in everybody. Let's have some water a minute. Welcoming in everybody. All right, who have we got in the chat? This is what I've just bought. Just double down on Next Era Energy. Next Era Energy is undervalued. Good balance sheet, high debt, but low for the sector. Good cash flow, and a lot of future growth potential. Low expectations of earnings, so it could be a beat. And I doubled my position, you can see, and I've got a buy to buy at 59.75, a bit more. So I'm trying to get to wipe out the loss completely. That's what we're doing. We've got a good dividend as well. It's a dividend champion, not a dividend king. Well, I should say a dividend aristocrat. It's not a dividend king yet, but it's got to go for a few more years. But it's increasing all the time. It's a dividend. It's a really good dividend stock. Let me bring in some of the members I missed. Let's have a look. Who did I miss? AJ. With 4 days left in the trading arena and tax harvesting, what percentage do you set your losses at? I don't do stop losses. Don't believe in it. I bought the companies. I don't care what the day-to-day does. I just lower the averages. I don't have stop losses. It's not how I don't buy things that are overvalued. It's not how I don't do options trading. I don't do shorts. I don't do stop losses. Not at all. I buy the company. I don't care on the day-to-day. If I can trim and scalp and make money, I do. If I can buy it cheaper, I do. But I already know what companies I want to own and keep and benefit from. So I don't really care what the market does or what everybody else does. So I don't have stop losses. A stop loss is kind of like you don't believe in the company. I just buy when it goes lower. Stop a lot. I don't know why Siri don't stop a lot. I don't know why Siri doesn't understand me. What percentage do you set your losses at? Your stop losses? Yeah, I don't do it. Best YouTube live channel in the world, says Mike. Good morning, Martin. Bill. Good morning, Niels. Good morning, Niels. How are you? Morning, David Burrows. Good morning, all. John Granfors. Good morning, all. With only 4 days remaining in tax loss, stop losses. Yep, I answered that. I don't have it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Because you end up having a stock that drops because people dump it, and then you end up selling out, and then straight away it comes straight back up again. So I don't do it. If you believe in the company, you've done your research. This is why we do analysis on all the stocks I buy. I buy and own them. That's it. I buy businesses, not stocks. Good morning and Merry Christmas. And today, first day of Kwanzaa. So happy Kwanzaa as to all. Ed Nevius is sponsoring one of our giveaways. We've got a $100 cash giveaway. $100 cash giveaway. Plus, we've got some merchandise to give away. And we're going to explain that throughout the day and in the coming days, all right? Merry Christmas, you gold diggers. Ramen, I love it. Stir Fry Rambo, hey, hi everyone. Bill, hi Martyn. Are you listening to conversation between Cathie Wood and Elon Musk about space? Are you listening to, do I listen to it? Fat Hala, you got to be very, very wary. Lots of people are scammed by this. Elon Musk is not always talking to Cathie Wood. However, every single day on YouTube, there's a live conversation on different channels with Elon Musk talking to Cathie Wood. It's really sad YouTubers, individuals who've created YouTube channels, living off the blood of everybody who wants to get rich and for doing nothing, and they replay, restream. It comes out live, but it's just a restream. They're just streaming out a previous live, and many of those interviews with Cathie Wood and Elon Musk are months and months and years old, and they get played over and over again. The only benefit is to those that own those YouTube channels, so be very, very careful with that. So I only like to catch what I know is actually happening live, not restream. So be very careful. You might be watching a restream. I don't know of anyone at the moment. Anyway, that is actually live. Martyn and Santa, good to you. Martyn was Santa. Oh, Martyn was Santa good to you. Yes. Well, actually, no, not really. Not this year. This year, not really. Because me and Leah decided money was very, very tight. We decided not to trade presents, but to stay invested on the market, not spend money, just stay invested. So we just had time with the family. Leah's mum's here right now, actually. She leaves this morning. But we just stayed at home together and had a relaxing time. But no, we didn't actually spend any money. Nike stocks have dropped. Is it worth buying? Nike stocks. I haven't reviewed it, Ranvia. I'd need to review the stock and find out all about it. If you become a member of my channel, I will give you the link now. You can have it done. Let me give you the link to become a member. I can do a full review, up to an hour-long video. There we go. Where is Sensei?
RTX Raytheon Plaza.
David Burrows, one of our members, has asked for a review of a stock. Now, all members can have a review for free. However, if you do a super chat, it goes to the top of the list and the highest super chat in order, if that makes sense. So David Burrows has just jumped straight to the top with a review, which will happen just after the bell, unless anybody does more than $2 and goes above him. So let me write it down. David Burrows has ordered a review, and he wants RTX. I need the ticker and the name as well to make sure. Because if you're not here and I can't confirm what it is, I move on. You won't lose your place in the queue, but I have to move on because I can't confirm what the stock is. All right. Now, January the 26th, Virgin Galactic flight, Paris Hilton, potentially. We'll be covering it live. January the 9th, Tilray. We start our earnings season again soon. Where is Sensei Crypto? He pops in. He could well be here now. So, Martyn, you don't even protect yourself for market correction, catastrophic event. No, I don't. I own the great companies, and I simply buy the dips when they go down and lower those averages. No, I don't. And I've got margin too. I hope for a beautiful green day. Ramen, good morning to you. That's the difference between just buying anything and buying undervalued stocks. By undervalued stocks, I don't really care what the market tells me. I know they're undervalued. Any word about the Discord subscription? I can't seem to figure out how to access chit chat. Right, Stir Fry Rambo. Let me explain it to you. I can certainly help you with that. Stir Fry Rambo. It's because, first of all, you have to be a member on YouTube to get the Discord benefits. I can see that you are. So let me give my other viewers who are members the Discord link, and then I upgrade you. I upgrade you live on the show so you understand what I've done. So here is the Discord link for those who have not yet done that. All right. So Stir Fry Rambo, let me do this for you now. Here is Discord. You can't see General Chit Chat or any of the channels because you're not a member yet. So here is Discord. Go into the welcome all, top left-hand corner. If you are a YouTube member and you've gone into Discord, there's the link, and you've gone through the 10-minute wait period the first time. Hopefully you've done that. If you've tried to be in there, welcome all. Go into here, and I will go, hello, Stir Fry. Hi, Stir Fry. Okay. Right, Stir Fry, there you are. When you come into there, I will upgrade you. So come into the welcome all, I will upgrade you. And then you'll be able to see all the members' channels and so on and so forth. I don't know who you are until you come in. You probably have a different name, which we have to sort out and everything. All right? So I'm waiting for you there in the chat. Stuart, hi. Now, who is Stuart? If that is you or you are a member on YouTube, if you are a member on YouTube, please confirm this is you in the YouTube chat. So I will reply to you. If this, hang on, best way to do, please confirm, Stir Fry, please confirm who you are on YouTube chat. Yes, you need to do it on YouTube chat, please. I can see you speaking to me, but people pretend to be you and take your benefits and perks. So, Stuart, come back into YouTube chat, confirm that's you, and I will upgrade you. Okay? I am Stuart. There you go. So, what we do now, the first thing I do is I go on to Stuart's account and I give him a nickname. He has the nickname the same as it is on YouTube. The purpose of that is because we all know who everybody is, and for security purposes and all the rest of it, we have sensitive information. Stir Fry Rambo, there you go. You have a nickname now. I have not changed it for you. I've just changed it on our channel. So I know and all the members know who you are. The next thing I do is that you are a YouTube member. So I will give you a role of YouTube member. Get there in a minute. There we go. YouTube member. Okay. You are now a YouTube member. You can now see all the channels. Now, I will add you as a friend. I will give you 1 minute to accept it. 1 minute to accept it because you'll get bombarded from people pretending to be me. They're not me. They'll try and manipulate your account. So you know the real me. I've just sent you a remove friend. There you go. You've accepted it straight away. Very, very good. No one accept friend requests from anyone that is not one of my friends. All my members are friends. If they're not one of my members, they're a scammer. They're not one of my friends. And if you see me around the channel, you know it's the real me because my profile... my profile has owner. I'm the only one who's an owner. And my profile, I'm the only one on Discord all over the world who has the username Martyn Lucas. Everybody else has Martyn Lucas 1, Martyn Lucas 2, and all that nonsense. I am the only one. So make sure that you don't friend anybody else. Right now, Stir Fry, that I've done that. You can now see the members only channels. Breakfast Bar, come in every morning, say hello to the family. See, Mike's already in with his mug. All right, there you go. Breakfast Bar is already happening. Pop on in, say hello every morning. We got the stock news. We got crypto news. All those things you can see, what I'm trading, what I'm buying, all of those things there for you. All right. We've got somebody who wants to be a friend, but I can't accept your friend request. It says Gutang 2. No idea who that is until you come in and say hello in the chat, all right? Paul Stone, I can't accept that. Paul Stone until you come on in and do it. Confirm who you are. Right, it works. Yep, it works. It's worked because I've done it manually to make sure that everybody is taken care of. All right, there you go. And you'll be a member as long as you are a YouTube member. Right. Okay. Hey, Martin. You should take a look at RTX Raytheon. It's a defense stock, and I'm in. Should have picked up 3 months ago, but should go higher after Congress acts. Thank you. Got a super chat here for a review to be done this morning. So we'll be doing a review this morning. We've got lots of reviews to do. If you want to go up the list, you can go up the list by simply doing a super chat. And right now, the top bid is $2. Okay, was Lucas Santa good to you? Was Lucas Santa good to you? I'm not sure who's Lucas Santa. I'm going big on PayPal in January, says Buckaroony. Very nice. David, nice request. My wife works there too. Stir Fry Rambo. Well, now you are a member, you can call in to the show. Would you like to call in and be on the show today talking about Raytheon? You can be in this channel here. It's martynlucas.com/live. And I'll give you the membership. I will give you the membership. The password if you need it. If you want to call in, you can be live when I make the video. Just after the bell goes, I will be doing a review on Raytheon. All right. So there you go. Stir Fry Rambo, you can call in. You said your wife works there. Right. Okay. Merry Christmas, MSK. Right. Are you ready, folks? Are you ready for the new pictures? New year coming up. These are the pictures that we've got so far. If you've bought a new mug or a t-shirt or something from the shop, you are now in the new picture. You want to have a look? Here we go. Here is our new, where is it now? Here we go. There you go. Can you see the pictures? Let me turn this camera around. Turn this one around. There you go. Right. Can you see? We've got Wade. There's just there, look. There's Wade now on the show. Who's this? MSK with his Virgin Galactic mug. We got Stephen Lewandowski, look. Stephen Lewandowski just here. We got Zach Zay. We got Seth Houston, Jason Fallon from Australia. And these are Mike, and there's Bill and the Queen, Dexter Sickles, a few of our original members there as well. There you go. So we've upgraded the pictures. So if you take one and send one in to me, I can add you. I'd like to add a couple more. I can then close them all up a little bit. I've got all these gaps in between, so I want to close them all up. If we can get a few more pictures, send them into Discord, or you can email them me. All right. Okay. Martyn@martynlucas.com. Fantastic. There you go. Very nice indeed. Now then, Merry Christmas, everyone, says MSK. Are you banning the Martyn Lucas fake accounts? 4 of them tried to scam me. Yes, I do. Let me explain how that works. Very, very important. Every single time, and I'll share with you, every single day, someone comes in and pretends to be me. This is what I do. Right? This is what I do. I do this every single day. They cannot chat on the server. However, they can message you externally because you're on Discord and they're on Discord. I can't ban them from Discord. I can only ban them from my server. So it's like somebody getting hold of your phone number. They can't see you at work, but they can call your number. All right? So they can't chat in the chat. They can't be in the show. They can't be in the channels, but they can message you privately. Let me share with you what I do. So this is the settings. I go into here and I go to server settings and I look down and I find members. Members. All right. Members here. And then I type in here anything related to me. Right. Martyn. There you go. Look. See, look, there's one here straight away. Martyn Lucas 0. I'm the only one in gold because I'm the owner. I'm the only one with a real name, Martyn Lucas username. Look, there's a guy here.
Merry Christmas, Martyn. I've got to drop for Boxing Day celebrations, but can you review Nike, please?
Yes, of course I can. It'll be top of the list now because it's just gone ahead of David, I think it is. I'll check in a minute. So you see that there, look, Martyn Lucas, there's a fake one. See it there, look? Unbelievable, right? Unbelievable. So what I do is I just ban them straight away. Click here and I ban them. Martyn Lucas 0. Ban. Gone. And I ban them for everything they've ever done. So they'll never come in the show again. All right, there you go. And I try a few other names as well and make sure that they don't get round the system, of course. Anything that's trying to be me, Lucas, say I'm the only one. So even though I do ban them, all right, then they still can message you privately. All right, there's nothing anyone can do about that. You just report them. But there you go. Anyway, I hope that answers your question, all new gent. Yes, I don't message anyone at all. I don't try and sell you anything. It works. I seriously appreciate you taking the time out to help me out. Stir Fry Rambo, I'm here for every one of my members. Every one of my members. Hello, Maria Chin. Good morning to you, Maria. We have a $100 cash giveaway coming up, and we have a prize as well. Right. I can't hope that it'll be a beautiful day. I can't hope that it'll be a beautiful day. The day isn't based on my hope. It's based on world events, stock market settlements. If there's a catastrophe event, I want to be stopped out. Well, that's up to you, AIJ. However, I've invested in companies that I want to own, that are undervalued, that have good balance sheets, that I believe that will always work their way through. And that's worked for me very well. As I say, just like Warren Buffett, I buy businesses, I don't buy stock prices. Does it work? Well, let's have a look. I started with $5,000 live on the show. I've now got $58,000 in here, $15,000 in here, and I didn't put any money in for a year and a half as I was earning zero money because I'm on YouTube investing in myself. I'm now worth 74.5, which is actually 75.5 because 1,000 was taken out for the convertible note for gold, and when it comes back it'll probably be 4x. So I've actually got 75.5, if not 78, 79. But that's where we are, and no options, no stop losses, and no shorting of stocks. It's just research, discipline to find the right stocks and own them. Trim off if necessary, lower averages, reduce margin when necessary, but that's basically it. Very simple. MSK, Merry Christmas. What's the stock market correct? Once the stock market corrects or recovers from the catastrophic event, I will buy at a lower, much lower price. Trouble is with that statement, AI, you don't know when the market's going to crash. You don't know where the bottom is. I don't waste my time looking at charts and guessing. I spend my time researching the company, looking at the balance sheet, the profit and the loss, doing a solvency score like we're going to do this morning for our members for those two stocks, and also speaking to CEOs, interviewing CEOs, making friends online on my X account, my Instagram account, and all of those things. That then tells me what I want to buy and what I want to hold. We obviously invest in very different ways. Hope you had a good one, MSK. I am Lucas Saturn. Did you forget the coin? No, I didn't forget, Bill. No, I didn't forget. No, I didn't forget at all. I showed everyone the other day. I showed everyone the other day the dollar picture, that the dollar sheet, and there is a Canadian $1 as well that Bill sent me. No, I shared that. I shared that on the Christmas show. There you go. Thank you, Bill. Right, Wade Van Eysen. Wade Van Eysen. Let me do this now. Wade. Now then, I have a few to give to people now. I've done a few reviews for you. We've got 26 minutes before the bell goes. Nike. Okay, and that was £5. So he goes ahead. He goes top spot. Thank you very much. Nice one, Way, to David Burrows. Right then, David Burrows. I've got one for you. I've just done this review for you. Did you see the TSM? This was for David Burrows. Share. I'll give you the link to it. You may have already seen it. You may have commented. I apologize if you have, but I want to give you your video I made for you. TSMC. It's in 14 languages. See all the different CCs there. Look, 14 languages. It's out for you. So this was for you. So David, let me put you on the screen. David Burrows. Here is, whoops, you may already have it. I did, great video. Oh, you did. You've already seen it. Okay, great. So I can now take that off the list. Let me do that now. Is Pat M here? Is Pat M? I did your video. Pat M, are you here? I don't see you. Is R3A? R3A. Are you here? I don't see you. Is Michelle here? I did your review as well. Michelle, are you here? I don't see you. What about Jonas? Jonas, are you here? No, I don't see you. Okay. Loudwork, are you here? Loudwork, you had a request. I've done something for you. You asked me to do a list of the reviews. I've done that for you. Okay. Right. Let me read the comments. Good job. Not much more you can do. Good job. Not much more you can do. Indeed. We've got some guests here on Twitch. Please let me get the 1,000. I can really be helpful to my... Please let me get the 1,004. It can be really helpful to my family. I have no idea what that means. I have no idea what that means. Okay. Anyway. Bella Axeric. I'm not sure I understand what you mean. MSK, I've been stuck in recovery for 2 surgeries. Still spent time with family. Unfortunately, missed the Christmas party. Watched it, though. What an awesome incentive for this community. Oh, it was a great party. Thank you. By the way, if you missed the party, you go to the music channel. Let me give everybody my music channel. It's Martyn Lucas, of course. Hang on, have we got a loss here? I've been stuck in recovery. I don't think we've got hang on a minute. Let me just go down to here. On the music channel, I've just given you the link. Past live streams, see it? That was our concert. It was our most successful live Friday concert we've ever done. Everyone gets better. Look at this. Really, really great. 9 times the average for our channel. Look at that. So if you didn't see it, this was the Christmas party. Would be nice today, actually. If you saw it, it would help the channel out. I would appreciate it. You can go and see how the members celebrated. There is the concert that happened on Christmas Eve. No, it was the Friday, a couple of days ago. Anyway, if you want to go and check that out, you can. There it is in the chat. Thank you very much indeed. Right, I believe we've got 20 minutes to go before the bell. That's the Christmas party link. Yeah, I've just given it to you, Bill. It's in the chat. I've just put it in the chat for you and everybody else that needs it. Nike is on the edge of a golden cross. I don't believe in those charts like that. I know a lot of my viewers do, and Sensei is very much into charts. I don't buy charts. I don't buy stocks on charts. I buy stocks on value and business and relationships that I build on X and Instagram, live interviews, studying. That's what I do. I do things a little bit differently. Anyway, please listen to me. I am listening to you. How can I help you? You can't time the market. Great companies always recover. Exactly. For speedy recovery. So, Stir Fry Rambo. Would everybody please get well, copy and paste, get well, Stir Fry. One of our members has not been very well. So, what we do is this. We copy and paste, get well, Stir Fry in the chat. We do it 50 times. Why 50? I have no idea. I just said it. I can say it anytime I want. It's my show, innit? And no one beats me at copying and pasting. I'm the king of copy and pasting. There you go. Discord. Aha. Right. I've got someone here saying Discord on Twitch. I don't know why. Anyway, let's have a look here. Mr. Blake. Today at 2 minutes past 8. Hello, I'm here. Member also in the YouTube chat. Notary on Wheels. Who is this? Please confirm who you are in YouTube. We've got a new member here in Discord. A Heart of Gold member. I'll explain what that is in a second as we get ready for the bell to go. So would Mr. Blake, whoever Mr. Blake is, come into YouTube now, into the YouTube chat, and say who this is. Reply. Please confirm in YouTube chat. Okay? Whoever Mr. Blake is, would you confirm yourself in YouTube chat? Jose Quintana. We've got 2 giveaways coming up for New Year. We've got Ed Nevius and Jose Quintana. We're giving away $100 in cash and some merchandise. So, Mr. Blake, I'm waiting for you. I don't see in the YouTube chat. When you come in, I will upgrade you. Right. Let me get through the comments. Good morning, Jenny. Good morning to you. Absolutely get well, brother. John Grandforce. I love it. I've given you the Christmas party link. I hope you'll all go and I hope you'll all go and check that out. Feel better, get well, says Ed. Good afternoon. Merry Christmas. Wonderful stuff. Henrik from Denmark. Rallo 1. My wife and I listened to the Christmas show while we drove around shopping. Rallo 1. Thank you very much indeed. That's really nice. I really appreciate that. Get well from everybody. We've got Potteris. We got Dawn Potteris in today from Scotland. Lovely to see her here. Right. Mr. Blake, I need to explain a couple of things to you. Come into YouTube. I don't see you at the moment. So, anyway. When you come in, I will upgrade you and explain what's going on. Now then, I've got a message here. We've got 15 minutes to go. Can you also add PTTRX PIMCO Total Return Fund? Yes, I can, Jose Quintana. I'll add that to the bottom of the list. So here we go. So this is PTTRX PIMCO Total Return Fund. Total Return Fund. Institutional class for your list for me. Yes, Jose Quintana. Yeah. Excellent stuff. Good morning and happy Boxing Day, says Mark Saxby. Absolutely happy Boxing Day to you. Peter Tosh, Bill, can I get a membership for free? I'm poor. Listen, Bill can't choose who gets memberships. When he does a gift, it's not, he doesn't choose, it's random. It's those that are engaging, that follow the channel and what have you. That's how it chooses it. He can't just randomly pick somebody. You can't just pick somebody. Anyway, we've got 15 minutes to go. I've got a couple of questions here to answer on Mr. Blake did not confirm himself yet in YouTube chat. Anyway, I want to thank a couple of new followers here on my X account. If you've not yet followed me on X, I'll give you the link in a sec. Dugu Alaka, thank you very much for your follow this morning. We've got a YouTube video here. I will share with everybody. This is one of our members, Fight Channel. Fight Channel. Look at this. Let me bring up the channel. What have we got here? This is me, I believe. I'm fighting here with... look at this. Is this me, the Fight Channel? I'll tell you what I'll do. I will give everybody this link. The other day, I was actually fighting. Martyn Lucas was fighting. Was it Richard Branson? I think it was. Very, very clever. If you want to go and support him, you can. There you go. There you go. There is the link to his channel. If you want to go and do that, I will wish him luck. I help everybody who helps themselves. Wish you luck, mate, and I'll promote it for you. There you go. Might get a few views and subscribers there, mate. In fact, I know you will. Stop it. Says he never stops. He never stops. You're talking about Mike trying to win the fan of the year. He never stops. There's about 10 of you now in the line for fan of the year. It's going to be very, very tight this year. Right. For those of you that are interested in winning the trophy, just so you know, we do have a trophy that we give out, the best trophy. And Mike is the winner. He has his name engraved on it. It's printed on it, really. It just sounds better. Has his name painted on it. And for 2022, we're now going to add a second name on the new mug. And if you want to win, this is how you win. It's not who tips the most, who pays the most, who does the most super chats. It's not that. It's about engagement. My software will measure all the engagement that you do. And we have, you can get engagement points on Facebook, the page and the group. So by liking, commenting, reposting, they all earn points. I'm not going to tell you how many points each things get. I don't want you to circumvent the rules. So we have that. We have points for reposting, liking, comment on X, Instagram, and here on YouTube. So there's lots of different ways that you can engage. Anyway. Let's, yes, Peter Tosh, you can be a member from a couple of bucks. Yes, my membership is not designed to make me rich. It's not there about me. It's there to help people verify the members. Members become members primarily to support the show, because I don't make any money from going live up to 10 hours a day. I only make about $10 actually. I make money from videos, but my members become members because they want to support the show. They like the value of the content. I've got a lot of members who are silver, and I've got about 10 members who are actually gold as well. And I've got 3 sponsor members. They're much higher, $99 for a sponsor, but for a bronze member, just a couple of bucks. And they do it to support the show, but then I give you 20 times back what you put in. I'm here to help people. It's not about me getting rich, even though my portfolio is doing well. It's not about me. It's about you. Obviously, I have to live. I'm not saying I don't need money. I do. I have to earn money, but that's not why I do it. I do it to help people. That's why it's only a couple of bucks. All right? Simple as that. Okay, I was waiting for a response from Mr. Blake. I didn't get that. So I'm not sure who he is or where he is right now. I would follow you on more platforms, but I try to have as small an online presence as possible. David Burrows, if I'm totally honest, the best place is YouTube. This is the family. Then for the conversation is X and Discord. X is very, very important. Twitter, X is very important. Some people prefer Facebook, some people prefer Rumble, some people prefer Kick, some people prefer Twitch, but the home is the YouTube channel, and of course, for the conversation, that's what X is for, that's what Twitter's for. All right, I just saw you bought membership. Yeah, Peter Tosh, Bill from time to time donates memberships. He's a war veteran. He does it not because he's rich. He does it because he doesn't invest in the stock market. He has told me, his words, he invests in the show. He believes in what we're doing. We're aiming at 10 million subscribers. Every country of the world. We have 47 countries now that are members in 47 countries, which is higher than any other channel in the world. Higher than Meet Kevin by miles. Higher than Graham Stepan, CNBC, Bloomberg. They don't have anywhere near. The average is about 8-9% of live viewers are members. We have 98%. It's the highest engagement rate of any channel on YouTube. Martini Racer, good morning. The big man's here. Our biggest retail investor that we talk to live on the show, not in total, but live on the show, is here in the chat. Martini Racer. All right. You've been fighting Elon Musk 3 days ago as well. I didn't even know that. Well, there we go. Go and check out the Fight channel and you can go and see. I didn't even know that. John Granforce. Thanks, Bill. I should pay more attention, but there's only so many hours in the day. Anyway, looking good. Our target is to get to $80,000. $80,000 live on the show before the end of the year. I think I'm running a poll. Will I get to 80,000? In fact, I am. Here we go. Can everyone vote on this, please? I am trying through my investments, adding no money, to get to $80,000 by the end of the year. Will I make from 5,000 to 74 in 2.5 years? Will I make 80,000 by the end of the year? This is the link to my poll. Copy the link, drop it in here. Here we go. Please vote on X. Okay, there you go. There you go. I'll pin it to the top. I'll post it again 3 times so it stands out, and I'll pin it to the top. Will I reach $80,000 by the end of the year? There you go. Let me go and give it to everybody who's watching me on LinkedIn. LinkedIn has an error. Okay, that happens from time to time. Oh, there we go. It's there now. There we go. There we go. So let me give everybody on LinkedIn. This is where I make my relationships with those that work at the companies, CEOs and so on. This is how I invite them. LinkedIn. I'll go into Rumble. There you go, guys. There's my vote on X. Please go and vote. There's my Kick audience. Let me give you the link. My Facebook audience. Let me give you the link as well. And my X audience obviously are on X. That kind of defeats the object. Twitch. Let me give my Twitchers as well. There you go. Brilliant. Everybody good? Right. Okay. Let's see if we can get to 80,000 by the end of the year. Morning, Martini. Thanks, Bill. Thanks, Bill. You've been fighting Elon Musk for days. Now we've got 2 reviews coming up. I'll call out again. Is Pat M in the chat? Pat M. Oops-a-daisy. Are you here? Pat M. Are you here? R3A. Are you here? R3A. No. Michelle. Are you here? No. And Jonas. Are you here? I've done your reviews. Just wanted to pass it on to you. If you are here, say you're here. All right. 5 minutes ago, we're going to ring the bell. Then we have some reviews to do. Let's see how the poll's coming on. Let's see how you're voting. This is how you're voting this morning. Yes, 78.6% of you say I will get to $80,000 in the next 5 days. 21% say no. Let's see what happens. Please, if you want to win the points to become the fan of the year, win the trophy for 2023, you can go down my X account and my, wherever, my YouTube, my Facebook, Instagram, whatever you like. Just like and repost whatever, and these will win you points to win the trophy this year. All right. Plus, we've got a $100 cash giveaway. We've got 2 prizes to celebrate New Year's Eve, and I'll be giving that information later. We're going to be here for Friday for the New Year's Eve party, even though it is a day before. We're going to be here on Friday. And we're going to give away a cash prize and some merchandise. It's going to be exciting. Virgin Galactic, Palantir. We got 3 minutes to go. I've got buy orders on Next Era Energy at 59.75. I've already bought some at that level already this morning. That's why I'm only down 4.6 now, getting closer and closer. We've got 2 reviews we're going to do this morning. We're going to do Nike and RTX Raytheon. 2 members have bumped themselves to the top. Let me see if anybody in that list wanted Nike. That gets a bump up as well. Pimco, Thai, Tomra, Earn, IonQ, CRISPR, 3M, Siri, Exxon, REC, FSD Pharma, GE, ASML, SoFi, AST, I'm just looking at the list, TMC, Riot, Fun, LAC, VRT, Sava, NV, AB, Riley, Envo, Sidhu, Indie. No. So I was thinking somebody else would get a free bump up. Anyway, here we go. 1.5 minutes to go. Let's get ready. If you want a review, FFIE Chan, you have to be a member of the channel. Okay, here we go. Let's get ready to rock and roll. Here we go. Here we go. We're ready with the bell. Welcome everybody on TikTok, wherever you're watching around the world. Thank you so much indeed. We're getting ready to ring the bell. We're very green again this morning. We're trying to get to $80,000 by New Year's Eve. Remember, this is tax season now. You got till the end of the year to sell the stocks and dump them off. And in fact, we're going up. When's it going to happen, if at all? Remember, just because the markets go down doesn't mean your portfolio goes down. Everyone's got their own portfolio. Here we go. 20 seconds to go. Let's get ready to rock and roll. You can sponsor the bell. Carnival's sinking. Yep, I wouldn't touch Carnival with a barge pole. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The bell has now gone, and I've just got my order go through on Next Era Energy right on the bell. It dropped and I got it for $59.75. I just managed to buy some more. I'm now down just 4% on Next Era Energy. There you go, $59.75. I set an order to buy at $59.75. It bought it, it dropped, it's now $59.76. I'm down just 4% now on Next Era Energy. Let's go for our position. This could be a very good day if I got that now. So here we go. The portfolio is up $200 at the moment. Let's go through. Virgin Galactic is moving up. Rocket Lab is going up as well. We'll come to that in a minute. Palantir, it's too expensive. We're not buying Palantir at this price. We're not paying anything for anything. That puts us in a very scary position. All right, Palantir. Gold, it's going to 40% next year. We bought the gold mine. Many of my members have already got it. Before it pre-IPOs, we have the best deal, the best price. Many of you, I think the 12 of you are going to get that. The S&P, I want to buy it, it's too expensive. Amazon, too expensive. I'm not buying the big caps. Apple, too expensive. It's all going down. I don't want it. Next Era Energy, I just bought more. I doubled and doubled again. I've now got $15,000 of Next Era Energy, one of the best power companies in the world. Renewable energies, good balance sheet, high debt, but lower than the sector. High growth, good return of equity, looking good dividend, a dividend aristocrat. I like it. So let's see where it goes right now. I just bounced. I literally bought it at $59.75. Set a limit order there at 1 o'clock this morning, started to buy some, and it finished it off right now. I was down about 50% on it. I'm now down just 3.9. Very nice indeed. And dividends are 2 months away on this one. And I'm up from that 59.79, 75. Very, very good. If that can break the 60 again and about 61, then we're going to keep going up. Enphase Energy. Solar is the way forward. We know I trimmed it back on my Enphase Energy. Coca-Cola going straight back up again. It's just trimmed off a little bit. I'm doing very well on that one. I don't need to buy any more. Over the 2 accounts, as you can see, I've got over $20,000 of Coca-Cola. J&J going up. I bought the bottom. I bought defensive. Don't have to worry about it. Great dividends. I'm now going to earn $3,000 a year on dividends. $3,000 a year. Compound interest all the time, building those dividends. Excellent stuff. Let me go back to Next Era Energy. 59.78. If we can keep above that 75, I'll be extremely happy. I wouldn't buy any more unless it went to, down to 58. Sorry, more like 52, I beg your pardon, because I want to dramatically lower averages. Kenvue, just going down slightly. Chevron, we're now up in the money, 1.58. Good. I bought it undervalued. Tesla, great. I'm up 11.5%. Very, very nice indeed. Rivian, going up, too expensive. McDonald's, I'm holding it now. I'm not selling any of it. Google, too expensive. Waiting for it to come down. Microsoft, too expensive. Walmart, I bought the bottom. I'm now up 3%. I waited for the earnings. I waited for the reaction. I waited for the overreaction. And then boom, I was in. My portfolio is starting to go. We're starting to hit records. This could happen. Let's have a look. I've said to you I want to get to $80,000 by the end of the year. There's my Roth IRA. That's because of what's it because of? Coca-Cola. That'll bounce back. Here it comes. 74.6, which is actually 75.6. We're trying to get to 80,000 by the end of the year. No options, no shorts, none of it. All right. Next Era Energy is just dropped below where I bought it. Not a problem. That's fine. I can live with that. Tilray, up 2% today. Rubbish stock, don't like it. Robinhood, it's a Forex, going up. IonQ, down today, too expensive. Rocket Lab, there she is. Now we took profits out of Rocket Lab. Nothing wrong with that. We trim back. Now we're going up. 19% now we're up. That's okay. All this is free money now. All of Rocket Lab is free money. I can leave it. Rocket Lab is great. It's a $10 stock, ultimately, once it starts doing regular flights. But I trimmed it back. I halved my position. I don't need to own $10,000 of it because it can double, right? I took my profit from it. Plugs up today. Procter & Gamble. Rumble, rubbish. Funware, not doing anything. FFIEs, it's just a lottery ticket. Rio Tinto, good company. Bitcoin up to date. Sorry, I beg your pardon. Down 0.1. Polygon up 2.61. This is the crypto of the internet that does all your gas fees. I've got all the Polygon I'll ever need. Not on here. I've removed it to my wallet and my ledgers. And I bought it at 30 cents. I've made plenty of money on this. I never need to buy any more Polygon ever again. And because it costs like less than 1 cent to pay your gas fee. So I bought it as a utility to use, to actually use it. And since I bought it, it's gone up like 300%. So anyway, XRP, it's a $7 coin. I bought this at 38. That's more than doubled. Very nice indeed. Okay, the overall portfolio is still very green, but just gone down slightly. Next Era Energy is just trimming, but I expect it to come back in a minute. Let me have a look at the comments. Hello, Martin and gents. Thanks, Bill. Good afternoon, everyone. Hope you all have a nice Christmas. Carnival sinking. Yeah, wouldn't touch it. Carnival has too much debt. Yeah, it's rubbish. You can sell for taxes, but you have to wait 30 days to buy the stock back. That is correct. If you do tax harvesting, don't think you can sell a stock and then buy it back the same day. You have to wait 30 days. Indeed. Is Next Era a better company than Enphase? They are different. They are not the same start. They're in solar. I like solar. I like the future very much. But they are very different. It's a utility company. You're buying a power station. You're buying power. Okay, it's a utility. That's why I buy Next Era Energy. Like Warren Buffett likes buying farms, and you've got Bill Gates buying land. I like to buy utilities. Okay, same sort of thing. Next Era Energy is a different thing, even though it's in solar. Right, get them and end the year strong. Grab that bank. Well, here he is, Paul Stone. Paul Stone, I've been trying to get hold of you, Paul Stone. Let me go over to Discord. Paul Stone, I have a friend request from you here, Paul Stone. And I need to confirm you are a member on Discord. I can't accept this until I know you're a member on Discord. So could you go into Discord, please? Go into the welcome all, top left-hand corner, and I can upgrade you. So, Paul Stone, let me give you the Discord link, please. If you can go in there, I can finally get rid of that red spot. It's driving me up the bloody wall. I've been trying to get rid of it for about 2 weeks. Discord, go to Discord right now. Go into welcome all. Hi, Paul. I can upgrade your account. PAUL. There you go, Paul. Come into that. Martin, did you see Leah kissing Santa underneath the mistletoe? Hey, forget Leah kissing Santa Claus under the flipping mistletoe. Can you just come in here and say hello so I can upgrade your account, Paul? Discord, all right? Sort it out. All right, okay. Here we go. Next Era Energy. Very nice indeed. I just bought more. I'm now down 3.79. Look at that. We're down 50%, now down 3.79. Lovely, lovely, lovely. There you go, 15,000 now. All those dividends, $3,000 a year collectively if I hold all my dividend paying stocks. All right, now then, give it a couple more minutes and we will get into our reviews. We've got 2 reviews to do. Paul Stone, I've just put a message in Discord to you in the welcome all. Please go in there and I can confirm it's you, upgrade your account, and accept your friend request. I'd love to do that because it's doing my head in. All right. Okay. Hello, everybody over on TikTok. We've got a big TikTok audience this morning. We're giving away a cash prize on our show. We've got a $100 cash prize plus merchandise to give away. Information coming out in our newsletter. So let me just do a couple of things. My wife, Leah, just brought me a nice cup of coffee. Oh, tea. Thank you, Leah. Everyone's wishing you a happy Boxing Day. All the English people. All right. The Americans are going, I haven't got a clue. What's Boxing Day? What's all that about? I never heard of it. Anyway. Just dropping off slightly. Make him wait, Paul. Yeah, make me wait. I mean, what's going on? Flipping out, unbelievable. I've only been waiting 2 bloody weeks. Anyway, Virgin Galactic, we're 63% up. We're just getting a bit of a drop at the moment. I'm not selling anything. It's undervalued still. Palantir, too expensive. Not buying it. Gold, no. S&P, going up. Amazon, too expensive. Apple, too expensive. NEE. 59.72. I bought it at 59.75. We're down just 3.99 now. 15,000. Was down 50%. Very good. Enphase Energy. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Rocket Lab. Do we have a deal there with Rocket Lab? Let's have a look. Rocket Lab is just going back down. It's all free stocks now at this point. Martin, did you catch... Paul, why do you keep saying this? Paul, I'm talking to you. Are you smoking something, Paul? Paul, I'm trying to sort you out and accept your friend request on Discord. All right? I need you to help me out here, Paul. Stop asking about flipping Santa Claus. Come into Discord, right? You sent me a friend request. I don't know it's you until I can confirm it's you. There is the Discord link. Come to the Discord. Go to welcome all. Look, I've just said, hi, Paul. I need you to just confirm it's you. Come in here, and then I can accept your friend request. Stop messing around with flipping Santa Claus kissing Leah under the flipping mistletoe. All right? I'm Santa Claus in my house. That's it. Leah's kissing no Santa Claus. That's it. What's he on about? Oh, yeah. I forgot my TikTok crowd, right? So look, here we go. This is my audience on TikTok this morning. Look, there they are, look. So if I tap the screen like this, can you see it? Like that. Everybody on TikTok. If you click the star, you'll become one of the Luca badge owners, and you'll be on the inside, and you get exclusive content. So if you'd like to do that, that'd be really good. Paul, go to Discord. He ain't paying any attention. I don't know what he's on for. Anyway, I'm gonna delete his friend request in a minute. I'm sick of it. Right. Okay. Now then, give this a few more minutes, and we've got reviews to do. We're looking at the value. End phase. Nice. Very good. I don't think Paul's paying attention. No. Paul's not paying attention. Don't know what he's doing. End phase. Looking good. Blink saw today. Oh, hang on. I got a message from Stuart. Hiya, Stuart. Yeah, I just waved at you because we're friends now. Stuart's going, you just waved at me. Yeah, I know. I always waved the first time because I just wanted to confirm the friends, see? So you know it's me. Wow, look at end phase today. Yeah. Good, isn't it? Still right to trim off, though. It's a 3X. Still trimmed off, though. You buy undervalued, trim off the top, reduce the margin. Simple as that. You don't have to be greedy and keep all of it. Doesn't pay a dividend. It's not free passive income. Meet Kevin sponsors Enphase Energy. I expect you to have sold everything. Yeah, I know about that. He's got his house with Enphase batteries. Blink saw today. Blink. I've been covering Blink. I did a review, Chan. Did you see it? Happy Black Friday. Wow, look at Enphase. What's your target on Enphase? I don't have a target. It's a 3X. It can go to $300. I don't have a target. I'm not going to sell it because now the stocks are for free. I made my profit. I reduced from a loss to a profit. I sold half the position, and now I'm just riding it. I'm now owning the company. It's a great company. I want to own it. There's a huge 20 years. That's me, Martin. Right. That is me. So you're confirming it's me. But Paul, I need you to come into Discord so I can upgrade your account. All right? Listen to me, Paul. Right? Listen to me, Paul. Right? I can accept friend requests from non-members, and it doesn't show you're a member of YouTube. So what I want you to do is come in to the welcome all screen. This is the welcome all. And you can only access that if you've come into Discord. Come into Discord, say hello here in the chat. You might not be able to do it yet because you might not have gone through security. And I can't accept the friend request until you are a YouTube member. All right? We have to keep the channel, we have to follow the rules here, Paul Stone. All right? So come in here, I'll upgrade you, and then I'll accept the friend request. That's it. All right. Christmas jumper. You're not wearing it? No, we're not wearing Christmas jumper today because Christmas was yesterday. Glad I bought back in space, just now joining what I have missed. I heard shorts return some space shares. I don't short the stock, and I'll check what the short percentage is in a minute. Virgin Galactic, back up. Palantir, too dear. Gold, S&P, too dear. Amazon, too dear. Apple, too dear. Next Era Energy, here we go. 59.80. There we go. We just doubled and doubled again. From 50% down to 3.8 down. Lovely stuff. And what I will do is I will sell my Roth position, not my brokerage position, because I've got the same in my Roth. If I go to my Roth, I've got here 6% down. I'm not buying it here, and I will sell it here and free up money to buy a dip. Oh, it's going. Here we go. Our target, 80,000 by the end of the year. Here we go. Here we go. 74.7.
Brickmark has become a member. Glad to be in the family.
Brickmark is a member for 17 months. Who is going to get their red or scarlet badge first? It means you've been a member for 2 years. Here it goes. Next Era Energy, 59.81, looking good. We've got 2 reviews coming up in a minute. Stick with us and we'll do your reviews for you. Look at this. It's getting stronger and stronger. Virgin Galactic going back up. Palantir, gold, S&P, yes, all looking good. Yes, yes, yes. Enphase, 4% now. Storming ahead. Enphase Energy, storming ahead. This is great. Up 36, 37% now. I've reduced my position to buy Next Era Energy, which was down. There you go. Now we can bring that one up, plus the dividends. We're breaking all-time records again. 74.8, which is 75.8. Look at that. Mike
166 has become a member. Yay.
23 months he's been a member. He will have his gold badge any day now. Sorry, not his gold badge. His red or scarlet badge. I'm not sure which it is. 75.8. So will we get to $80,000 by the end of the year? That's the aim. Now then, we are running a poll. I'm still waiting for Mr. Blake to come in. I don't see Mr. Blake or Paul Stone in Discord yet. His is Pat M in the chat, R3, Michelle, and Jonas. If any of you people are in the chat, please let me know. I'm trying to give you your reviews. Pat M, I don't see you. Okay. All right. Now then, we're going to do a review now. We've got 2 reviews back to back. 2 reviews back to back. So before we do the reviews, let's get funky with the music. Ready? All right, here we go. I've lost my place. I've lost my place. What am I doing? That's what I'm doing. Right. Okay. Now, people often say to you, smash the like button. There's a reason for that. Let me explain why. Right. Over here, we've got 79 watching. Sadly, only 50% of people are signed into Google. Just the way it is. Jonas fan here. Oh. Hang on. Let me stop doing this. Jonas is here. I've been after Jonas for 2 weeks. He's finally here. Jonas. See, never give up, folks. Never give up. Never give up. I've been thinking, where's he going to come back? Jonas, he is here. So, Jonas, I did your video for you. I did Eagle Pharmaceuticals. If you go down to my Alpha Spread playlist, there you go, on the homepage of the channel. I'll give you the Alpha Spread. I'll give everybody the Alpha Spread playlist. This is all my reviews. Jonas, this is for you. There's the playlist. Now then, you asked me to do Eagle Pharmaceuticals. So if I look down here, look, here we go. Scroll down, scroll in. Right, there you go. And I click on that. Share, copy. Couldn't watch the stream. I've made it for you. Here it is. Jonas, here is your video. Here is your video. Okay, it's there forever. All right, I made you your video. There it is forever. Oh, hang on, that's That's the wrong flipping one. I've just given you the wrong one. Hang on, Eagle. Share, copy. I've just given you the wrong one. We'll try that again. Jonas. Oops. Here it is. Let's try again. There is your video. All right. Eagle Pharmaceuticals. There you go. So there is your video. Eagle Pharmaceuticals. It's done. It's made. It's out there. If you want to share it and post it and watch it, it's your video I made for you. Fantastic. Right. Great. Now I can take you off the list because I've done it. All right. There you go. Let me come back out to there. Back into there. Jonas. There you go, Jonas. Your video is done. Thanks, Martin. You're very, very rawhide. That's right. That's right. That's right. Remember, all the videos remain in our Alpha Spread list. Right. Now then. 2 reviews to do. Now, before Jonas came in, interrupted me. I was just about to do my thing. Right? So you ready? We'll try it again. But I've been waiting 2 weeks to speak to him. So when he comes in, I've got to grab him, right? Okay, here we go. Ready? Now, only 84 people on YouTube, right? But only half of you, 50% of you are signed in. So the most we can get is 42 likes. We got 45, which is brilliant. More than half have done it. So everyone smash the like button. All right, and let me explain what you have to do. Very, very important. Some of you miss, just like Jonas. You miss when I post the video, right? This is what you do. And you can go and check it now. Go and subscribe to the channel. Click subscribe. You can do it again. You can unsubscribe and resubscribe. Click on that. See that? Is the bell turned on to all? If it's not turned on to all, you miss notifications. All right, you can turn it off, turn it back on to make sure. Now, then what you do is you go into your notifications on YouTube and turn them on, on your device, whatever. And you can personalize it. If you think I'm getting too many notifications, you can go, I don't want to hear from everybody else, but I do want to hear from Martyn Lucas. That way, you will get the information you need. Right, let me refresh it now. 45 likes. We get 99.5% up likes, but only half of you are signed in. That's why I explain this. So only half of you get the perks, the benefits, the membership things, and all the great stuff, all right? Let's refresh it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 45 is now 50, what's that, 58? Look at that. Brilliant. Thank you very much indeed for tapping the like button. We're trying to get to 10 million subscribers. We already have the highest engagement rate of any channel, way more than Meet Kevin and Graham Stepan and Bloomberg and CNBC. 98% of my live viewers are members, higher than any other channel in the world, including Mr. Beast. And we want to be the best, most honest, most live, real TV channel in the world. That is what I'm working for, and I'm never going to give it up until I achieve it. And I've set myself a target which I know I can achieve. Okay, here we go. It's time to do some reviews. We are hitting all-time highs again. We're consistently beating the Warren Buffett. We're consistently beating the market. We do have no options. We have no shorting of stocks. We have no stop losses. We just simply buy great businesses that are undervalued. And they're undervalued because we research, make friends at the companies, learn about the companies, and do our research on our very own, our most advanced algorithmic software. And of course, I'm talking about Alpha Spread. Now, all of my members can get access to this for free. Remember, my members always get the best deal. Everyone can get a copy of this for free. However, my members get a 10% discount, which makes my membership for free. All right. Mad Max says shows 59 my end. That's because you're 30 seconds behind me. Probably gone up since then. If you click on that, you can get the software that I use, which consistently makes me beat the market, consistently makes me beat Warren Buffett, because I research stocks, I buy value, and then I make friends and I share those conversations. Meet the CEO series, you know all about it on YouTube, all right? Okay, you can get it for free. However, if you want to upgrade, you can, and it basically makes my bronze membership completely free with the discount that you get. Couldn't be better, really. Bloomberg don't have it. CNBC don't have it. Mad Money doesn't have it. I'm the only one who has that deal. All right, there you go. Okay, now then, time to review some more stocks. We are doing it. We're hoping to break $80,000 by the end of the year. Let's have a look how you're voting this morning. If you've not yet voted on my X, if you've not yet followed me on X, you don't know what's going on. There is the link to the poll in the chat. Everyone's got it wherever you're watching me. Whether you're watching me on Rumble, Kick, LinkedIn, Facebook, X, Twitch. I can't give it to anybody on TikTok, I'm afraid. I can't share links. But if you want the link and you want to be in our cash prize giveaway, we're giving away $100 and some merchandise. Links up here. It's free to enter, free for all. You don't have to be a member. You don't have to spend any money. I never sell you anything. I never contact you. It's just being part of the live show. Click up here. The link's in the profile, martynlucas.com/links, or go into YouTube. The link's up there in the profile. Okay. Now then, we've got 32 votes. 78% of you say, yes, I will get to $80,000 by the end of the year. Let's have a look. We're at 59,000 now. Roth IRA is 16,000. 74,800. 74,900, which is 75,900, because the 1,000 is out for the gold conversion coming back on the convertible note. So 75,900, which is 76, $4,000 to go. Look at that. Is it going to turn 75,000 right now? Is it going to go there right now? Look at it. Is it going to go there right now? $80,000 by the end of the year. Remember, no options trades, no shorts, no stop losses, no negativity, just buying great companies that are undervalued. Very simple procedure. It requires discipline. Oh my gosh. 74, it could go. Look at it. $106,000 now worth of stocks on my portfolio. We're going to do 2 reviews now. We're going to do Nike and we're going to do Raytheon. $74,948. We wanted to keep it on there just a second. We're pounding ahead. $950. $50 to go. Why don't I trade options? Because I like to buy the companies. Options is gambling. Simple. Don't do options. I'm not interested in it. I don't want to predict dates, predict times. I don't want to predict what the market's going to do. I know what the market's going to do. I see people reacting in the wrong way every day. Here we go, 74,969. I just buy businesses. I buy businesses. That's it. It's really simple. What business is undervalued right now? What's that refresh? A couple of seconds to go. It might hit 75,000, and then we'll do our reviews. That's just an error on the screen. Just give it a second. Robinhood does this sometimes. Have you bought Nike with the dip? No, I have not bought Nike with the dip. I've not bought Nike at all. Come on, refresh, you bugger. Hey, there we go. Another all-time high. Another all-time high. Look at that. There we go. Another all-time high. $75,000, which is actually $76,000. Absolutely great. I hope many of you have followed me as well. Well, not followed me, but congratulations to you if you've made it as well with me. Absolutely brilliant. I love it. If you've made that with me as well, I wish you all the very, very best. Really, really good. And I hope you've all done well as well. Really, really good. $75,000 from $5,000 live on the show in 2.5 years. Right, 75-1. Okay, all right, fantastic. Look at that. So we're actually at $76,000 now. We're at 76.2. Are we going to make 80,000 in the next 5 minutes? I mean, seriously, folks. Okay, so here we go. Yeah, we can relax now. Excuse me, got a hair gone up my nose. Ugh, right, okay. Virgin Galactic. Let's have a look now. Virgin Galactic. Congratulations, Martyn. Thank you so much indeed. Virgin Galactic's going to $100. Palantir is too expensive. Gold is going to 40% next year. We've got our gold mine. The S&P, I expect it to trim back. I'll buy it then. Amazon's too expensive. Then I'll buy it. I've already made money from it. Apple's too expensive. I'll wait for it to go back. Its earnings isn't going to be as good. And there is the reason why I'm up. Solar, utilities, power. We need more power. Very, very simple. We're going to need a lot more power with EVs. This is one of the best energy companies in the world. It's got a good balance sheet. It's got a lot of debt, but lower than the sector because it's investing in more renewable energy, which is going to pay tenfold. The dividend is an aristocrat dividend, so it's not a dividend king like Coca-Cola and J&J, but it soon will be. It's moving in that direction, so that is very, very nice. I bought again this morning at 59.75. I was down over 50%. I'm now down just 3%. If I can hold on to my stocks and not have to sell them to clear margin, I want to keep that because I am expecting, obviously, margin payments to go down in the spring with the interest rates. Currently paying 8%. I'm not quite making the payments for my dividends. My dividends aren't quite covering the payments at the moment, but very, very close. If we can get a trim back to 6%, I think my dividends will more than cover my interest payments. And then I'm reducing it all the time because I'm not adding any more, and we're going to do well there. So anyway, this is really, really great. So one more time, I want to enjoy it. There you go. Let's have a look. $75,000, which is 76, really. Okay, which it will be, and that 1,000 when it comes back will be 4x. So actually, I'm at 80,000 now. It just hasn't happened yet, but manifest it, believe it, do the numbers, do the maths, and you know it's going to happen, right? Okay, so there we go. Let's have a look at the comments and let's do some more reviews. Whoop, yes, fantastic, congratulations. Yes, Ed said he would do it before. It would be nice to see. Hi, Martyn, I bought Nike with the dip. Congratulations. We'll be covering Nike in a minute. Options is gambling. You are a second person. Options is gambling. You are a second person. Look, let me just explain. A lot of people use options. Nothing wrong with options. Every part of the game is good. It all plays in to the whole picture, right? If you play a game, you learn the rules, you accept the rules, you play by the rules, and you use them in your advantage, okay? It's a way to measure people's sentiment. It's a way to measure the market. But I do not do options because I like to own the businesses. Now, let me be clear. Why do I like to own the businesses? Not because I'm a fan or I collect businesses. I buy businesses that will make me money. That's it. And I study the business. I don't care what the market's doing up and down today or tomorrow. However, I'm watching it and I trim and I scalp and I do this and make adjustments, but that's not why I buy the stock. I buy the stock because it's undervalued. I don't need or have any interest whatsoever in predicting a price by a certain date. Why would I want to do that? I know by studying the stock, by talking to the people that work there, where the business is going, what its value is, what its potential is. That's why I buy it. But I don't want to make some guess, and that's all it is a guess going, on this date, it's going to achieve this price. Not interested in doing that. I just buy the business when it's undervalued, trim if I have to balance my portfolio. It's like the other day when I sold Enphase. I have said countless times that Enphase is a 3x. And people said, well, why would you sell it? Because it got too big for my portfolio. Now what I own is pretty much all free money. And remember, when I started, I was down 50, 80%, between 50 and 80% on Enphase. Bought it, went in with margin. It went down to $70 a share. I went massively in because it had massively oversold, massive overreaction because Wall Street are rubbish at evaluating stocks. They are not investors. They've got no foresight whatsoever. They are simply traders on the day. They don't care about you, the business. They don't care. I buy the business that is going to return a profit to me in the future. That's it. Very simple. So when Enphase went down, I bought it. Now, I bought more than I should have done. Not by accident, because I wanted to lower the average. When the average when it went up and started making me profit, I trimmed it. But I did it in such a way that I didn't actually make money on paper. In fact, the stocks I bought first, because of the FIFO rule, first in, first out, were sold, and they were technically down. So on paper, I lost money. Very, very good. Now, in this particular case, if I bought back now, I would cancel out my tax harvesting. So I'm not going to, but I never was going to either, because I've just trimmed back. I've now posted a loss. The stock is now up 35%. I'm making money, and my average is at 101. I don't want to buy any more and negate my my tax harvesting position. And I've got all the Enphase energy I need to achieve my goals. I want to have $1 million portfolio, and that's it. So I don't do options because I don't guess. I make calculated decisions, and there's no emotion attached to it. There's no stress attached to it. And that's it. It's very, very straightforward stuff, really. Anyway, there we go. Beating the market, beating Warren Buffett again, consistently doing it. And we've now got 75,200. We're beating Warren Buffett just about every single day. And we're beating the market just about every single day. Consistently. You can see it live on the screen. There it is. All right. Okay. Yay, says Mike. Congratulations, says Crag. Love options. Ed loves options. He loves options. It works for him. It's how he works. It's his sentiment, and I wish him the very, very best. It's just not for me. Martin, congratulations. Space is pushing higher. One of the biggest retail investors in the world is in the chat with you right now. That's Martini Racer. He has 460,000 shares of Virgin Galactic. You know his mind. He's told you what he's going to do. Congratulations. If Virgin CEO doesn't dilute at 10, we can short squeeze to $20. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Ken Griffin is buying in Blink. Blink charging gonna run hit big in 2024. Jimmy Mo Ace. Jimmy Mo Ace. I can do another review of Blink charging if you want to. You just become a member of my channel. Here's my alpha spread where you can get the lifetime discount and a free plan. My members can get a free plan. If you upgrade as well, then you can. Let me give you the membership link. If you want to order yourself a review of Blink, I can do an updated up to a 1 hour long video for you as a member. There you go. It's okay, Martin. We have a year to work on it. You can control 100. You can control 100 shares if you believe in long term. You can execute and own physical shares. Ed Nevius, I need to do one of your training programs where you train me all about it, don't I? Hey, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. $75,300. Oop. Scooby-Doo. Oh, 300. There it is. Right. Time for some reviews. We're not looking to buy today. We don't need to buy. We've now got all of our positions in order. Let me share with you what I mean. Here is my full portfolio. Let's have a look. Let me share it with you on the screen. We don't need to buy any more Bitcoin. I don't have it here. It's in my ledger. I bought it at 15,000. I don't need any more Doge. It's in my other portfolio. We're not buying that now. It's up. We're waiting for it to go all the way back down again. I'm not going to sell it. Long term, it's going up. J&J, 160 shares on my main account, and I've got that many all over again on my Roth IRA. I'm up now. I bought it at the bottom. It's going to pay me a dividend. I'm now earning $3,000 a year across my whole portfolio. Don't ever need to sell it. I bought it at the bottom. Jim Cramer talks rubbish. He just gets you to watch his silly show, makes boyer noises and bangs his little bings and bongs, and he talks nonsense. He told everyone to get rid of it. Coca-Cola, I bought at the bottom. I'm now up nearly 6%. I'm owning it. I bought the company just like Warren Buffett, has never bought any since. He bought the company, owns it, that's it. I am exactly the same. I bought Coca-Cola at the bottom. I will now keep it forever unless I need the money. Virgin Galactic, I've got my 4,000 shares. It's going to $100. Kenview, the same as J&J. I've got it. I'm not actually down. It doesn't show what it is because it was a transfer. So there we go. But I'm now up on it, and I'm going to keep that forever. Robinhood, 451 shares plus my Roth position. I'm up now 50%. It's going to 4x. I don't need to sell it at all. It will eventually become a dividend stock in about 10 years' time. Tesla is going to 4x, 6x, God knows whatever x it is. Again, I don't need to sell it. I've got enough. I don't need to buy any more. That's done. McDonald's went down 10%, went down ridiculously low, and I bought McDonald's, and I went all in on it. I used margin. I bought 13 shares of it. I'm up 6.5%. Again, just keep for the dividends. Rocket Lab, I trimmed off. I sold half my position. Now it's all free shares. That's great. My seed money's out. Next Era Energy was down 80%, 50%. Now it's down 3%. I earn dividends. This is part of my $3,000 a year. Once it goes positive, 5 to 10%, I will sell my Roth position because that's tax-free. I will hold this, my brokerage position, because I don't want to pay tax on selling it. I will sell my Roth position. If I need to, if I can just earn money on YouTube and keep paying off my margin and not sell any shares, then I will, because I bought it at the bottom. We bought Plug at the bottom. CVX, I bought at the bottom. Not selling Plug. It's a 4, 5, 6x for the future, 5, 10 years. Chevron, I will sell Chevron in the spring at $90 a barrel. Walmart, I can own Walmart. I bought Walmart at the bottom. I will wait for this. I will just hold this now as a dividend paying stock. Microsoft, I'm out. You can see how much money I made. I made 50 odd. I think it wasn't that much actually. It was about 35% when I sold it. I sold my Amazon, my Microsoft, and Apple. They're all too expensive. I sold them all, took profits. I will buy them back when they go down. They don't go down. I don't need them. I don't have to be in the fan club. All right, Tesco is secular. I'll buy it when it goes down again. Rivian, it's now overpriced. I'm not buying that. It's just following Tesla. The S&P, I'll buy about $20,000 of that when it goes down. It's too expensive right now. Google, again, same thing, too expensive, but better value than Microsoft. Berkshire Hathaway. Berkshire Hathaway was a demonstration stock. I don't like to own Berkshire Hathaway because I consistently beat Warren Buffett, consistently beat the market. But primarily because it's such an expensive stock, I don't like. It's not easy for me to be able to get the best price on it. I don't need it. When it goes up and I make 1 or 2% profit. Any level of profit, I will sell that. I've got about $1,000, $500 on my brokerage, and about $500, $600 on my Roth. I'll sell both of those to free up cash to reduce margin. It's not doing what I want it to do, and I don't need to own it. And I'd rather have less in my portfolio anyway. FFIE, well, we got it for a lottery ticket. I know it's expensive for a lottery ticket, but we do have it. Funware, one of my members said buy it. I wouldn't have bought it otherwise. And Fuel Cell is up. We're waiting for a dip. It's too expensive right now. Okay, so there's my brokerage position. My Roth IRA kind of echoes what my brokerage position does, just about. And there we go, 75.5, which is now 76.5. Are we going to hit $80,000? Many of you think, the majority think I will, without putting any money in, without doing any options, without shorting stocks, just by owning great companies that are undervalued. Simple as that, really. Right. Let's have a look. Are we on a space squeeze? There's not enough volume at the moment. You'll know it. You'll know when you see it, you'll really see it. 5, 10, 20, that sort of thing. It's going to happen. There's no doubt about it. But 70% now. 70% on Virgin Galactic. Look at that. This could be my first 100% stock. Right, Ed Nevius, you should start your own YouTube channel. I would love to know how to options trade. Jimmy, how do you know Kenny Boy isn't planning on shorting Blink? Are you asking me? I don't know. I don't have a relationship with him. Lucio, looks like I have a relationship with a lot of my companies, but not that one. Say date for squeeze, it's kind of flat. Say date for space squeeze, it's kind of flat. At TSM, it's going to be another or better day for buying. I don't do YouTube, I have a Discord. I don't charge anyone anything. It's free educational channels. There we go. Right. Time for reviews. We're not buying anything today. Obviously, we're not buying anything today. We're not selling anything today because we've got the bottoms and we've got a great year ahead of us. Why would we do that? So we're not doing that. We're just not in the big caps at the moment. We're staying clear, other than Tesla, of course. But we're just holding our positions. Nothing to sell. Nothing to see here. It's time to review some stocks. Where's my Rocket Lab? There it is. Straight back up. Good, good, good. Right. I know. I was asking Jimmy. Brilliant. Okay. Time to review some stocks. So we got a nice audience on TikTok this morning. So we have got 2 competitions we're going to run. We're going to give away from Ed Nevius and some cash. I'll tell you all about it in a second. And Jose Quintana. We've got 2 competitions. We're giving away some merchandise and $100 in cash. All right? Very, very nice. You're going to have opportunities to win through lots of different ways. Watching the channel, I'm going to give out codes. I'm going to give out posts on X you can repost and what have you. It'll all be on my website, martynlucas.com. And the first opportunity to win free tickets, it's free to enter, free for all. There's no purchase necessary. I'll never message you or anything like that, try and sell you anything. It's just about being involved in the show and having some fun. Will be in our newsletter. Okay, so let me give you the. Let me give you this. Here is the link to my newsletter. I'll give it you 3 times. I'm going to give it to everybody on everywhere, so everyone can do it. So if you're watching on LinkedIn, you have the opportunity to be in our cash prize draw. There's everybody on Rumble. Let me give it to my Kicksters. Let me give it to my Facebook audience. Let me give it to my X account. Okay, there's the link. Now, let me post it there. Right, everybody got it? Oh, and Twitch as well. It's free to enter, free for all. Anyone can win the prizes, the cash. We're giving it away. So, let me go and show you what you need to do. That link will take you to here. It's called the All Links page. All right? If you want to get my newsletter and the extra chances of winning, you put in your email. Just there. It's a secure server, HTTPS, secure server. I won't use your emails. I wouldn't even know how to. I won't sell your emails, nothing like that. If you want it personalized, you don't have to. You put your first and last name if you want to. You don't have to. It's just so I can personalize the email and also send you a birthday card. If you put your birthday, just your month and your day. Don't need your year. Again, you don't have to. It's up to you. All right. And then you scroll down and then you apply to it. So click subscribe here. And once you've subscribed, you'll get an email in your inbox. Go and check it. It might be in your junk folder because when you subscribe to a newsletter, it sometimes goes in your junk folder. I don't send out emails very often, very rarely, in fact, just when it's really important or I'm giving you a cash prize or something like that. All right. So go and check you've got it. If you've not opened the last few, you are removed from the list. So resubscribe again and it'll add you to the list. So if you've not received an email in months, it's probably because you've unsubscribed from the list. I've unsubscribed you because if you don't open the last any of the last 5, I remove you because there's no point me sending you emails that you don't want, right? When you scroll down below, you'll find my TikTok, my Twitch, my Instagram, my Twitter, whatever you like. All those things are down there. Okay? All right. Now, when I release the information of the competition, that's where the information will go first. So, and there'll be free tickets in the newsletter and so on and so forth. All right? John says, I've done it. I am in. Fan-blimmin-tastic. All right. Let me have a look. Let me see if John's just done it. He says he's just done it. Let me have a look. Have I got it on my phone here? MailChimp. Let's have a look. Yep. 3 of you have just subscribed. I was. This is my MailChimp. I had 337. I've now got 340. So there you go. It's just gone up. All right. There you go. And that's it. Okay. Make sure that to when you signed up, you opened, you found the email and whitelist it and all the rest of it. All right. Otherwise, you then won't get the email when I tell you about the competition. All right. Okay. That's it. Everybody in, everybody happy, everybody sorted. Right. Now it's time to review some stocks. We're not buying anything today. We don't need to. We're not selling anything today. We don't need to. We've hit all-time highs again. We're going for 80,000 without putting any money in. without doing options or shorting stocks or any of that nonsense. Some of you are going, it's not nonsense. I like shorting stocks. I like when you short stocks because I earn 1% from you. Every time you short one of my stocks, I earn money from you doing it. So I don't mind you doing it either. And also it squeezes them eventually. Shorters always lose the battles, always win the battle, but always lose the wars. Anyway. There it goes. Next year energy. Right. Without further ado, it's time to review our stocks. Let's get everyone to subscribe. You all subscribed and rung the bell in the right way, the way I showed you. All right. Have you all tapped the like button? Because we're now going to review two stocks, Nike and Raytheon. Let's have a look. 88 watching. Ready? 58 likes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 62! I'm loving it. Thank you very much indeed, folks. Now, we are going to start covering the earnings soon. We've got Tilray coming up next week, January the 9th. We've got the flight Virgin Galactic. If you've not yet booked your ticket for the flight, I don't know where you've been, by the way, upcoming live stream. This is the Virgin Galactic flight. January 26, Paris Hilton. Have you all clicked your ticket for this one? You click on it, it's on the homepage of the channel. Let me give everybody the link for it. Everybody now who wants to make money, who wants to see Virgin Galactic go to $100. If you are that person, you ready? I'll give you the link right now, just on YouTube. There you go. Click on it. Do it with me now. You click on it. Paris Hilton, there she is. And click like. And then go into the chat. Just there, you click live chat rather than top chat. Then all chat is visible. Little top tip there. And go space. Virgin Galactic to $100. There you go. Let's see who else does it. We've got 4 likes straight away. Click remind me. So if you've rung the bell the way I've explained to you, you won't miss it. I'm the only person on planet Earth who has broadcast every single flight of Virgin Galactic. Every flight. Virgin Galactic haven't done it. I do every single one. No one else does more for Virgin Galactic than me. All right? And I will get Sir Richard Branson on the show. Right. Let me refresh it. Here come the comments. 8 likes already, 6 waiting. Look at that. There's the action from the Lucasades. Always rely on the Lucasades, the members. Chris, Coyle, Go Space. There you go. Nice one, guys. Excellent stuff. And what you can do is you can share this around. You can click the share button. If you want the world to be in the show and we want the world to watch and get excited about the potential, because we don't know, but it looks like it's Paris Hilton from the evidence that we have. It looks like it is. If you click the share button, share it around, and please don't say Martyn Lucas said Paris Hilton is flying. Say Martyn Lucas thinks Paris Hilton is flying. The evidence would suggest that. So no one try to, misquote me or anything like that. All right? But click the share button and let's get the world in on that show and let's get everyone excited about Virgin Galactic and let's get it going. Wouldn't it be fantastic? All right? So live chat. We've now got Jason Fallon, Stephen Lewandowski, Rallo. Look at that. There we go. We're already rocking and rolling. 8 likes. Let me refresh it. We've now got 10 likes and 11 waiting, and everyone's clicking the bell. This is very, very good for the video. It's going to start ranking it. If you click the share button and put it on your social media, tag it on X, you can tag me in it. Let's get the world excited about Virgin Galactic. It's your stock. It's your business. Why wouldn't you want to promote it? This is not a pump and dump channel, remember. I tell you exactly what I'm doing before I'm doing it. I'm buying the stock. I bought it at the bottom. I'm not pumping and dumping it. Some people say, oh, you're pumping and dumping stock. No, I'm not. That's not what I'm doing at all. I'm buying stock. I'm owning stock. I'm sharing information with the world. That's it. All right. We'll refresh it one more time and then we'll do the review. There we go. 10 likes. I'm loving it. That'll do. I'm happy with that. That's more than I deserve. All right. Okay, good. I'm loving it. Okay. So let's get straight into it. We're going to do 2 reviews. And if you're like me and you're loving it and you want a Virgin Galactic to a $100 mug, there it is in the shop. The black mug is now limited. There it is. Look, I've signed it. It's got my signature on it. And there is the Virgin Galactic to a $100 mug. All right, it's limited supply. And you've got I'm loving it as well. I'm loving it. Okay, I've given you the link. Again, all of that's on my website. Right, review time. Time to do some reviews. Now then, all members can ask for a review, but if you decide to go above at the top of the list, you can. And Wade Van Eysen has just done, Wade Van Eysen has just done a review, a super chat, and asked me to do Nike. And then David Burrows wants me to do Raytheon. So we're going to do 2 back to back. Now, if you can't sit and watch me make the video, that doesn't matter, because later on today, at the closing bell, will be the video. The video will come out later on this afternoon, and it will have its own video. It'll be there on its own playlist, and you can go and watch it and share it. This is the making of the video. So the first thing I need to do is go members only, because members like to comment during the makings of the videos. We don't want trolls and scammers. So we're going members only now. So if you want to be in the making of the video, then you can. So we're going to start with Nike. So let me load up the software. Right. Nike. Leah, can you come to the curtain a second? I've got my mother-in-law here, so I just want to check something a second. So Leah, I want to say goodbye to your mum. I'm on the live show right now. And I don't know why I just said I'm on the live show. You kind of know I'm sat here, right? Anyway, ignore that. I want to say goodbye to your mum before she goes, right? So I'm going to make is she going to go in the next 15, 20 minutes? If you can keep me updated, because I'll end the video to, I'm starting a review now, then I'll finish this, and then I'm available to see your mum, right? So that's what I'm doing. I can end whenever I know she's going to go in the next hour or whatever, half an hour. Does it make sense? All right, so just keep me updated with what your mum's doing. That's what I'm saying, all right? I want to say goodbye to my mother-in-law. Don't want to be sitting here making videos. Right, okay. So let's bring this up now. Robinhood.com. Let's go Nike. Right. There we go. Experienced elevated volatility. That's interesting on the day you make a review. Right, we have that. Now then, is it a dividend paying stock? It is. So let me bring that up. So I'm loading up. Let's see how Nike speaks to its investors. It's important. We all know what Nike is, but let's have a look about Nike investors. That's what we need. Okay, we got that. We also need the back test. So we'll do Nike to the S&P. So I'm going to put $10,000 in Nike. Nike. NKE. Put 100% of my money in there, and then we'll put 100% of my money in the S&P 500, $10,000 in there. Okay, we can do a back test. We've also want to do Nike looks quite good. Then we also want to do a dividend paying history. So I'll load that up as well. Nike. And we want to look at its history. Is it a dividend paying king? Does it always increase? Looks pretty good so far. Okay. Right, we've got that. Now we'll bring up on here. We've got that. Right. Any latest news? You want to bring that as well. Okay. We've got some interesting information coming in here that I can use. Right. We're all set. So we are in members only mode. We'll set the time. The time is 2 hours. And it's Nike. Okay. This is for Wade Van Eysen. Now, Wade Van Eysen or any of my members, should you wish to do a comment during the making of this video, do a super chat with a text, it will read it out on the screen, and you can be part of the video, and it will live there forever. This review will live there forever. It will go on Alpha Spread's website, and it will live there forever, and it will be used alongside Bloomberg and CNBC forever. And there we go. Right. All right. I think we're good to go. Time for another stock review. Okay, here we go. Time for another stock review. This time we're talking Nike. We're going to go into some deep numbers now. We're going to look at the balance sheet, the profit and loss. We're going to give you a profitability score. We're going to give you a solvency score. We're going to share with you the latest news around Nike. We're going to also look at their website and see how they speak to the investor. Very, very important. We're going to do a full back test to compare to the S&P 500. We're also going to look at the dividend history. How is that important? Very, very important, of course. And during our review, you're going to get we're going to find out if there's inside trading, who's selling on the inside, who's buying on the inside. We're going to look at the intrinsic value and give you a warning if there is one. We're also going to look at the latest news surrounding the stock and the short interest, and helping you decide whether this is a great company, including myself. I'm looking to find great companies all the time. If it's undervalued, it's a good time to buy it. and so on and so forth. This is a service that I provide to all of my members for free. I do a lot of research using AlphaSpread, which is, I believe, the best, most advanced algorithmic software. My reviews rank above Bloomberg, CNBC's, Motley Fool on the platform, because they are honest, real. I'm not sponsored by anyone. AlphaSpread don't pay me. Someone said to me the other day, don't you get a referral? No. Let me explain that. If you use my referral and you go to AlphaSpread, you can have a free plan, completely free. I get nothing. They don't pay me to promote them. They don't pay me to make the videos. What they do, however, is because they love my honest reviews, is they put them all on their website. Every single one of my company reviews go on their website. If you do go to a pro plan, then I do get a small referral if you decide to pay. Otherwise, if you don't and you want the free plan, then I get absolutely nothing. And they don't pay or sponsor me to say anything about their platform. It's just what I use to consistently beat Warren Buffett, consistently beat the market. And we are now heading to $80,000, all from $5,000. Should be there by the end of the year without any options, any shorts whatsoever. Let's get straight into this one and let's see if it's a good business to buy. So if it's your very first time here, click subscribe and ring the bell. As always, tap the like button. It shares the video out if you like it. If you don't like it, click the down like. I don't mind. I might not like you either. It's perfectly fine. Don't mind, but do something. If you hit the down like button, it won't show you my content anymore. So you'll be happy and you'll find what you want, and I'll be happy because we have the most engaged channel on YouTube TV. We're aiming at 10 million subscribers, and we already have 98% of our live viewers. This is being made during a live show. Unlike Graham Stephan and Meet Kevin, I make my videos during a live stream. This is as it happens live, and I post it exactly as it is. And 98% of my live viewers are members, the highest of any channel in the world. All right, let's get straight into it. We'll start very basic, and I make no apologies for that, and then we'll get more into more detail as we go. So let's bring up Nike and look at the basic line chart just to give you an idea. Of course, Nike doesn't need any introduction. However, I will read it to you. Nike engages in design, development, marketing, and sale of athletic footwear, apparel, accessories, equipment, and services. It operates through the following segments: North America, Europe, Middle East, and Africa, China, Asia, the whole world, right? Should we just say that? Let's show a bit more information. North America, I don't think we need to read too much of this. We all know exactly what Nike is, and I don't want to waste your valuable time. Founded in 1964, so it has history. It's been around for a while. Headquartered in Oregon, United States company. We like that straight off the bat. John J. Donahue, even though I'm from the UK, by the way. I'm just saying. Now then, if you bought this with margin, 25% is the maintenance requirement. It's regarded as the lowest risk that you can put on margin. It can go up to 100% maintenance requirement. This is 25%. So it's regarded as the lowest level of risk using margin. Average volume, 13 million. It's not a huge, huge volume stock, this one. If you want high volatility, high volume, that enables you to sell very, very easily. A stock with low volume, it's not extremely low, but it's not the highest, and it certainly isn't the lowest. But if you have a low volume stock, sometimes it's hard to get out. You have to wait for the price to go lower, or if you want to buy or sell, you might have to wait for it to find some people that want to buy your stock. Anyway, volume today is 3.5 million. It's about right. It's 9:43 in the morning Central Time. Probably end up being about the average again today. We shall see. Dividend. It pays a dividend. Not as high as some, more than others. We'll talk about the dividend payment in a minute. No point having a dividend paying stock if the stock loses money or its growth is less than what you're going to get on the dividend. And how often do they pay the dividend? Is it constantly increasing? Is it a dividend king? Is it an aristocrat? We will look at that in a moment and find out. Price to earnings ratio is $31.55. Now, this is the price that you're paying for the stock in relationship to the earnings. In other words, are you getting good value? This is a very basic way of looking at it, but we'll look at it in more detail shortly. You have to compare this to the competition. So you might go to another manufacturer, I don't know, Reebok or whoever. I'll show you the competition in a minute and see how they compare. That's important. If the price of the stock comes down, so will the earnings. But you need to compare the two and compare it to other companies as well. The low today is 107.48. The 52-week low is 88.66. The high today is 108.69. 52-week high, 131.31. 164 billion. It's a decent company. It's bigger than me. So that's very nice. Okay, let's scroll on down. We got some news. I'll cover the news in detail in a moment. Morningstar. I don't like to use Morningstar. I don't think it's that accurate. And again, people are paid to say their opinions. I do it for free. No one pays me to do anything. All right. And I actually then buy with my real money. This is what Morningstar is saying. They're saying it's a strong buy. That was on the 22nd of December, a couple of days ago. So we'll look at that in a moment. 62% buy, hold. No one's really saying sell. The bulls are saying, we anticipate Nike's gross margins will rise by about 30 basis points per year after fiscal 2025 through automation. So they expect, I guess there's some capital expenditure here to improve their margins. That would be good if that's true. We'll look at the balance sheet in a minute. The Bears say the recent success of brands like Hoka One and On affirms that competitive pressures are unrelenting in the sportswear industry. Well, even for Nike. Do you think Nike's got a name that everybody will buy it no matter what? Well, we'll discuss that later on in the show. Okay. If we look at Nike's line chart, as we can see, we've had some real growth here in 2008, 2010, 14, 16. It's pretty consistent growth, really. Let's have a look at it in 2020. There we go. They dropped off. That was the COVID drop. So we can go back to the last 5 years now. We can see March 2020, how it was affected by COVID. It's important because we can look at macro conditions, how the stock relates to macro conditions, all right? So we want to look at that. Then the stock rallied, kept rallying, and then we sold off in 21. That's typical. Nearly all my stocks did this. And we hit the bottom in 2022. We rose again, and then just a few weeks ago, September, we dropped back down again, and now it's rallying and then dipping again. Okay, let's go back to the last 3 months. We can see since the last earnings, the next earnings, by the way, we've just had the earnings at just Q4 of 24. It doesn't give me the date here, but it looks pretty recent to me. Anyway, I haven't got that date. I'll have the date in a minute when I get further into the stock. But we can see 3 months ago how the stock has rallied since the earnings. We've dropped off. This does look like we had an earnings recently, but I'll check in a minute. We've dropped off again. And a big dip today. A 1 week dip. Sorry, a 1 month dip, I beg your pardon. So we're back down where we were a month ago. I know many of you have just bought this dip in the chat. Okay. Let's have a look at it. Let's see if it was justified. Now then, let's have a look at the earnings. As we can see over time, it does seem that Wall Street don't really understand this company very much. They're not. They rubbish when it comes to innovation. But I thought they'd be more accurate with Nike because it's kind of pretty much a consistent company, I'd imagine. Anyway, let's have a look. They're saying undervalued. They undervalued the stock and it beats it. And they got it right once, but they got it right twice, but pretty much they get it wrong. The company exceed expectation. They exceed what Wall Street anticipate. Okay. Fair value, 136. But that's not our fair value. We'll come to our fair value in a minute. The stock price today is 107. So we're undervalued according to this. However, I will decide whether it's undervalued, not paid Morningstar analysts. We'll do that in a minute. Let's scroll down and let's see who buys this company. Who we in bed with. This tells us how the stock will move. This gives us the sentiment of the stock. Will it go up, down? Is it volatile? Is it owned by Mullen? People like that. Let's have a little look. It's owned by Starbucks. I don't own Starbucks. Disney. I don't own Disney. Visa. Yeah, I don't own Visa either. Walmart. I own. Coca-Cola. And Target I've made money from. I like we have Walmart and Target, Walmart and Coca-Cola. This shows me we've got old school, very old money, sensible intelligent money. And I like that because we don't have mullen in here. We don't have scam stocks in here. We don't have rubbish in here. These are all good companies, all solid blue chip companies, all S&P companies, I think. Yeah. So we're all good, solid companies. So we're in bed with the right people. I like that. That means, the stock isn't going to be too crazy when it comes to volatility. However, there's much more to gain from this review just yet. Anyway, let's move on. First of all, I want to look at the website, how it speaks to its investors. There's no point looking at the website from the point of view of the customer. It's going to show shoes and it's going to show apparel. And we all know what Nike does. I mean, we've all got Nike equipment, so we don't need to do that. But I do want to see how it speaks to the investor. And I like to judge the website and see how the company is presented. News, events and reports, resources, quarterly earnings. We're going to come on to that in a moment. I just want to see if there's any headlines on here. They're not really. We create innovative, must-have product. We build deep. Now, that's the question right now. The must-have product, because at the end of the day, with competition, are people still going to buy brands? Well, I have to be honest with you. Most people with money, I will tell you, don't buy brands. I'm not saying I have any money. You know how much money I've got. You judge me for what you like on here. But I don't buy brands. I don't do it. You tend to find people with no money buy brands. It's just the way it is. People with no money, less fortunate people, like to make themselves feel good. And they buy brands. You see people walking around the malls with all their branded goods on and they got credit cards up to their eyeballs. And that's just the way it is. Just the way it is. Very often the guy who looks like he's got nothing has all the money. He doesn't wear the brands. So I'm not a brand person. I don't buy Nike just because I'm supposed to. I might buy the company and let you buy the products, but I don't buy brands. Just worth knowing that. Anyway, so the must-have product is why I mentioned that, because in times of difficulty and next year for the consumer, it's going to get harder. Remember, interest rates are likely to come down, but the rate of inflation is, the cost of things is still going up. It's just the rate that they're going up is slowed, but they're still going up. Things are getting more expensive. So for those that are struggling, things are going to get more difficult. They're the people that buy Nike. Just worth mentioning that, right? I think Apple are going to struggle next year, even though everyone's buying the stock. We've already seen there's some resistance to their prices. Anyway, not too much we can gain from the website, so we're going to move on. We're going to look at some news, key insights, and we're going to have a quick look at this, some news that just come out. Given that the large stake in the stock by institutions, Nike stock price might be vulnerable to their trading decisions. A total of 16 investors have a majority stake in the company with 51% ownership. That's like Coca-Cola though, or J&J, and you wouldn't bet against them. So I wouldn't be too concerned, because institutions tend to be supporting retirement funds and they need stability. And it's true to say, if a handful of people dropped all their shares, the stock would crash, but they're not going to. People often overemphasize that, going, well, what if a handful of people suddenly dump their stock? They're not likely to, unless the company is being mismanaged, and there's nothing to suggest the company is being mismanaged. Anyway, if you want to know who really controls Nike, then you'll have to look at the makeup of its shares, of its share registry. The group holding the most number of shares in the company, around 68% to be precise, is institutions. In other words, the group stands to gain the most or lose the most from the investment into the company. And so it follows that institutional investors was the group most impacted after the company's market fell to 164 billion last week after a 12% drop in the share price. This set of investors may especially be concerned about the current loss, which adds to a one-year loss of 6.9% for shareholders, institutions or liquidity providers. control large sums of money, and therefore these types of investors usually have a lot of influence over stock price movements. Hence, if weakness in Nike's share price continues, institutional investors may feel compelled to sell the stock, which might not be ideal for individual investors. Of course, we can't move the price of Nike, but institutional investors can. However, are they likely to dump the stock? Well, you decide. We'll look at the numbers in a moment. In fact, let's look at the numbers right now and let's get some detail and let's see if this really is an undervalued stock or not. All right, because I only buy undervalued stocks. Simple as that. This is Nike. If you are watching the video now, please tap the like button. It really helps the channel if you do. And don't forget to subscribe if you've not yet done so. Become a member. I'll give you the link to my alpha spread in a minute and the memberships. It's all below, by the way, in the description of this video. But I'll give you all the links at the end. But you can get them in the description if you look below the video. All right. Anyway, let's go into the numbers. Now then, if you are just using intrinsic value as your way to buy a stock, you're missing half the point. You have to do more research than this. Otherwise, it'd be too easy. We'd all buy the cheap stocks and we'd all make money. You only make money when somebody else loses money. Best case scenario. We're not in a best case scenario. The stock is 14% undervalued. We're actually in base case, 24% undervalued. I am prepared to spend 25% in an overvaluation on a stock that is has high future growth. Tesla, Virgin Galactic, space, AI, explosive stocks. Not necessarily a company like Nike been making shoes for a long time. However, they're talking about automation and improving improving their margins. We'll look at that in a moment. But on the basis of the intrinsic value, I wouldn't buy this. I have discipline, I have structure, I have fundamental rules that enable me to buy or own a stock, whatever. I cannot buy a company that is overvalued. Again, this is basic, but we need to, it's more detailed than Morningstar. But nevertheless, we will look further in. Worst case scenario, it's only worth $61. It's 43% overvalued. I would say we're around about here. And this is up to date. This is today. So, it's dropped and it's still overvalued. Anyway, let's have a look. Relative value, negative 20%. Intrinsic value down. DCF value down. Okay, let's have a look at its debt position, its valuations, and everything else. Okay. Now then, I need to give a warning. There are no warnings. The warning is there are no warnings, which is good. Sometimes intrinsic value can present an overvaluation or undervaluation, and we need to show you a warning that some of the information is missing, so we cannot rely on the position. So there's no warning. This is regarded as accurate based upon profit, loss, debt, management, all of these things that we need to value a company on. So far, it's not a buy from me, despite the drop. Okay, let's move on down. Let's look at the fundamentals now. The balance sheet, the numbers. 51 billion is its most recent range. This is August 23. And then we've got an estimation in November 30th of 52 billion. Moving up. Analysts expect next year to move up, but not really an S-curve, is it? It's just kind of steady as she goes. Most recent range is up 0.5%. Operating income is down 2%. Net income is down 0.4%. Free cash flow is down -8%. We've been spending money investing. That's still increasing, but the most recent range has decreased by 1%. Okay? All right. Let's have a look at some important information. Let me keep scrolling down. Let me look at the balance sheet. The balance sheet. Now, we want to find out the health of the business. 36.8 billion in assets. That's what it holds in assets. What does it hold in liabilities? 22 billion in liabilities. Long-term debt is 8.9. So our debt position is 39% of our liabilities. Let me bring that into focus. 39% of our liabilities is long-term debt. It's a little high. We've seen a lot worse, but it's manageable, I would imagine. Interest rates coming down. This is going to be a catalyst to companies that have high debt are going to be boosted by that. 22.8 billion in liabilities. So the balance sheet is relatively healthy. We've got more assets and liabilities. I would like to see 50% liabilities. We're a little bit over that, but nearly 40% of it is long-term debt. We don't like that. So balance sheet isn't awful. It's not great. It's just okay. The balance sheet is okay. Let's look at margins and efficiency, and we'll compare to the competition in a moment. The gross margins are steady. Now, we talked about earlier that they're trying to improve on margins, which would take them away from the competition. Remember, the margin is your moat. If you've got a high margin, you can afford to keep your prices high, sell less, and still be strong. If you are weak and your margins are low, you've got no room to move. Competition can crush you very easily. They've got a 44% margin. But I don't know how that compares to competition. So in a minute, I'll have a look and see how it compares. Operating margins, they're making profit. Everything is good. Operating margin seems to be decreasing. Net margin seems to be going down as well. Okay. Let's look at the profitability of this company. Fundamental scores. 67 out of 100. 67% profitability. That looks good. Making good profit. Again, we'll compare to the competition in a moment. The only thing that's slightly amber is positive 3-year average ROIC. The solvency of the company, they're not going bust. Even though they have debt, they're not going bust. 69% is very, very good. You've got companies in the red that are in sort of 10, 15, 20%, and they still have a runway. So we're not going bust with Nike. No issue of solvency at all, 69%, so you can invest in it long term and not be concerned about them going bust. That's a good solvency score. Not ideal, not perfect. We've got companies in bright green in 80s and 90s, but it's okay. What about Wall Street? Wall Street say that from here, there's if on the best case scenario, and we're not in that right now, 46% upside. That's good. 18% upside, Nike. Well, because we are overvalued at the moment, and from there we've only got an 18%, this is not a buy from me so far. It would need to come down below $100 if I was going to buy this. We are in this range. However, 18% I can earn. I've made 30% in 1 month on the market with higher growth stocks like Virgin Galactic, solar, power, utilities, next era energy, plug, other things like that. I don't think this is the best use of my money. 18% is below what I'm performing. And with the potential, the fact it's overvalued right now, then you know there's a chance it will be somewhere maybe between the two. Maybe 10%. Well, if you're overbuying for a stock and only get 10%, is there any point doing it? I don't see a reason to buy it right now. Anyway, let's look at, say, Skechers. Let's just go to Skechers just for a moment. We looked at our margins, 44%, and we looked at our debt position, and we looked at our solvency, right? 60s, late 60s, and 44%. Let's go to the competition, Skechers, just for example. Let's take Skechers as an example. Let's just click into Skechers, bear with me. And we'll scroll down and we'll look at their margins. 51%, much higher margins. Okay. Look at their solvency score. Much, much higher, 86. 58% profitability is lower. They've obviously been spending money on achieving those goals. Let me look at their long-term debt. Long-term debt, 240 million. They're in a much, much better position come to long-term debt. It's only their long-term debt position is just 7%. Skechers is a much better point of view when it comes to margins, their intrinsic value. There you go. Skechers is 6% undervaluation. So you got to look at the competition. Nike is expensive. Nike is expensive. It's got some debt. Its margins aren't competing with the competition. It's overvalued. The growth isn't enough for me to buy it. So it's not a buy from me. Ownership. We've seen insiders selling their positions. Now, not to worry too much. Their positions could be small. Let's have a look. During the last 12 months, insiders bought 1.3 million and sold 52.1 million. The last transaction was December the 11th, recently, by the CHRO, who sold 1.2 million. Again, you need to calculate how many shares that is compared to what they own, and it's perfectly normal for CEOs and CFOs and officers to trim their positions. Michael Cole-Glazer does it all the time. Walmart do it all the time. Coca-Cola do it all the time. Google. It's perfectly normal. What I'm looking to do is but it's worth noting, right? What I'm looking to do is looking to buy before people start buying in. I want to buy before they start buying in, right? I like to see nothing for a while, the business look like it's undervalued, then I buy, then they follow me rather than me follow them. That's what I'm looking to do. And here we have people selling. Okay. Not great sign, but not, end of the world either. Let's have a look at the short position. Insignificant, 1.53, not the lowest short position. We've seen lower. We've seen under 1% from Apple and things like that or whatever. But there is some. So don't expect a short squeeze. Don't expect the stock to bounce because everyone's short in the stock and now it's going to pop up. There's no short fears here. Okay, let's have a look. When was this done? 23 hours ago. These analysts on Yahoo, I think they're reading off scripts that were typed by somebody else. Not always that useful. However, they are, a well-known source, so I will cover it and I will have a look at it. So let's have a look what they said. This is the most recent comments about Nike. Let's have a look here.
Impact of macro headwinds on Nike sales. Analysts seem encouraged by the company's shift in attention to margins. Our next guest says that while the timing of the cut announcement may be...
What he just said there was the analysts are happy to see they're moving to increase in their margins. Like I just explained, they do need to because Skechers is higher. I've just used that as an example. Their margins are... I can't say if they're low or not. All I can say is compared to Skechers, they are, and Skechers have a better balance sheet at this stage.
Questionable. She likes the goal of funding high growth initiatives. We have Anisha Sherman, who is the Bernstein senior analyst here with us. Anisha, great to speak with you as always here. A lot of people are waking up this morning, especially after the drudging that shares took immediately after the earnings release was dropped last night, plus the call took place, and trying to...
So there we go. That was the earnings then. Yep.
Figure out in an environment where we've heard all week, buy on the dip, buy on the dip, buy on the dip. You got a 10% dip here in Nike. Is it worth owning when you think about the long-term trajectory?
I want to add that buy on the dip is a very simplistic term, and I don't just buy on the dip at all. If I was going to buy on the dip, I would have bought this, but I'm not. Buy on the dip if everything else makes sense. Don't just simplify it and go, it's dipped, so I'm buying it. There may be a reason why it's dipped, but anyway, that's not, just don't oversimplify it by buy the dip just because it's the dip.
I think yes. So the issues that Nike highlighted in its H2 guidance cut, which was the big driver of the market reaction last night after market, they cut guidance from high single digits down to 1% growth, pretty big cut. But the biggest driver of that was macro. And we've been hearing about macro weakness across the sector. We heard it from Under Armour, from Lululemon, from Skechers, from Crocs, from a bunch of brands, that reported over the last month. Nike hasn't.
except Skechers have a much better margin.
Reported since September. So they are kind of catching up to a trend that others in the sector have pointed out. I don't believe it signals any weakness in the Nike brand relative to competitors. It's just weakness in the market overall. Shauna, you talked about promotionality, the weakness of digital. We're seeing all of those impacts on Nike's numbers as well as everybody else's. So I would not read this as a fundamental deceleration of Nike in particular. It's just a tough market. And if you're looking at it out, more than 6 months out, I think this is a good opportunity to get into the stock.
And Anisha, as you pointed out in your note here this morning, the margin story is one of the bright spots within this report, just in terms of some of those positive trends that we're seeing there. Management, you say, investing in growth. So when you take a look at where Nike could be a year from now, 2 years from now, what's going to drive that stock here to the upside and drive those numbers, revenue, to the upside?
It's actually both revenue and margins. I mean, Nike has been a revenue story the last few years, and margins have disappointed. They now have a lot of margin tailwinds coming back, both kind of the transitory costs of COVID that are now reversing, like freight, as well as some structural margin improvement in how they run the business. But at the same time, they are investing in top line growth. They keep telling us Nike is a growth company. We haven't seen that this year, but I'm optimistic about seeing them invest into women's, into Jordan, into a big innovation cycle, into gaining share and running. These changes will take time, but I think, over a medium-term time horizon, I think we should see them re-accelerate growth and get back into kind of share gain mode.
So there you go. That's what they think. Let me just finish up now our review. I want to share with you, first of all, the sentiment. The last 90 days, as you can see here, positive news over the last 90 days. The last 30 days, it's decreased. More negative news is coming in. 7 days, even more since this. There we go. Now 50-50. No good news since we've had the earnings. Okay, interesting stuff. So sentiment has been declining. Let's now, this is very, very important before we make a final decision on it. We need to compare it. I'm going to wrap this review up right now. We're going to go over to the dividend payouts first of all, because if you've got a company that offers a dividend, how often does it pay the dividend? Now, then we'll start in 2009. Just go up here. Is it a dividend king? 2009, 6.25, 6.7, 7, 7, 9, 9. 2012 now, 10, 10.5. So it's always paying, always increasing. That's good. 15, 14, 16, 16, 18, 18, 20, 2018, 2022, 19, 22, 24, 24, 27, 27.5, 30, 30.5, 22. We're now in 23, 34, 34, 37. So yes, this would qualify as a dividend aristocrat, not a dividend king yet, a dividend aristocrat, certainly doing very well, always paying from the range that we've just looked at and always increasing. Very, very good from that point of view. It has dipped. Has it gone low enough? Well, let me compare it to the S&P before we jump and go, yes, let's buy it. The S&P, if you put $10,000 in the S&P in 2011, the Nike is in blue, you would have $59,000. You'd have 6x basically from 2011. If you'd have put $10,000 in the S&P, you would have just over 4x, nearly 4.5x. So you'd have made more money on Nike, but you can see how much more volatile it is. And we can see March 2020, and it's important to note this, its macro conditions were the same as the S&P. So nothing like Moderna or Carvana or Peloton that all reacted dramatically to COVID. It's reacted the same. So we don't like seeing things that bounce back too much or give up too much during macro conditions, because we want to be averse to that. We don't want to own a company that can suddenly crash because there's a war or there's inflation or what have you. Anyway, we've seen it recover after COVID. It's come back down again greater. It sort of rose more than the markets and then gave off more than the markets as well. So there we go. The S&P, you can see the difference between the two. So to wrap it up, would I invest in Nike at the moment? Well, I have very strict rules of what I buy. I look for undervalued stocks. I look for great value, good balance sheets well-run companies. Of course, Nike is many of those things. However, I feel there is better opportunity for my money right now. Was it a big enough dip? Well, let's have a look. Maybe. It's only gone back a month. I mean, it's not. Look, I mean, it's a dip on the earnings, but really, when I've seen how my portfolios performed this year, it's rallied in the last 3 months 20%. I've done 30% in a month. There's better opportunities. Good, but I'd like to see it go down further. Particularly if I was going to buy this, why would I not buy Skechers? And I'm just using one example. So for me, it's a watch list. I see great opportunities in other things. I'm going to keep my eye on it, but I'm not going to buy it right now. I would like to see if it would go lower. Anyway, there's my thoughts on Nike. If you want the links for all my social media, my X account, if you want the link to Alpha Spread, that's above my head. And down always in the description, you've got all my social media, martynlucas.com/links. You'll find all my links. Over here, I will post my full review of this company and all my others, a full playlist. The Alpha Spread playlist will be over here. And down here, meet the CEO. When I interview CEOs from the floor of the New York Stock Exchange, they'll be down there as well. So leave me your thoughts below in the comments. Tell me whether you agree with me, whether you'd buy Nike or not. For me, it's a watch, but not right now. I would prefer it to go lower before I jump in. There we go. Until next time, as always, members can have a free review like this at any time you like. Until next time, take care of yourselves and each other. All right, guys. Now then, I've got to finish the show. My mother-in-law is going to be leaving soon, so I'd like to spend some time with her before she goes, have some tea and breakfast and all the rest of it. So I will end the show now. I will actually be back this afternoon for the closing bell. When I come back this afternoon for the closing bell, I will be reviewing for David Burrows RTX Raytheon. Unless anybody should jump above him, he's bid $2 for that review. He'll get that this afternoon. All right, let me just wrap up the show. You can see where we are. There's my portfolio. We're at 74, just below 75,000 now. We did have a bit of a sell-off. Where did it sell from? I'm going to end the show. Oh, Virgin Galactic has just trimmed off. That's healthy. Have we still maintained the line? Yes, we have. That's all good. Next Era Energy, which I bought, has gone on strong. There we go. Sorry, I wasn't showing you the trend there. There's a 3-month trend, still intact with Virgin Galactic, and my solar still doing very well. Phase Energy and Next Year Energy. I bought this morning. That's it from me. So I'm going to get off, spend some time with the family. I will see. It's still Christmas, right? Still Boxing Day. I'll be back with you this afternoon. The premiere of this video will come out then. Look out for the giveaway, the $100 cash giveaway as well. You don't want to miss that. So that's it from me. Let's wrap up the show. Roll the credits. Let's get out of here. Whoops, get rid of that. Press the wrong button. Try that again. Do that. All right, let's get out of here. And all looking good. Let's roll the credits. Roll the credits. I can smell something very nice. My wife's been cooking something pretty amazing, I think. All right, stars of the show. Follow us today. Balex Eric on Twitch. Subscribers Bjorn Wan 1. Statless, hello to you. Members Brickmark, Mike 166 celebrating. Super Chat, David Burrows and Wade Van Eisen. That's it from me. Christina Cruz is watching over on Facebook. She's very excited about the giveaway. That'll be coming up soon, Christina. You want to win $100 for your family at Christmas. Good luck with that. Anyone can win. You don't need to be a member. I strongly suggest you join us on YouTube, though. You've got more chance of getting the points over here. Anyway, that's it for me. Thank you very much indeed. I'll see you back this afternoon. Don't forget to tap the like button. Got in the way of my own. Tap the like button. There you go. All right. Thank you very much indeed. I'll see you back in a bit. We've now grown the channel to 13,183 subscribers. Very nice indeed. That's it. We're all done. 425 through the stream. Did you all sign up for the newsletter? for the that's coming out for the competition. Let me give you the link. There you go. All right, all good. Virgin Galactic is coming straight back up again. That's a perfectly healthy correction. We like that. Just coming to the end of the music. I will see you back for the closing bell. There you go. Let's see. It just tried to come back in. This is good. People buying here protects us down there at 157. No problem at all. We've got the flight potentially with Paris Hilton in a couple of weeks' time. We'll be there live with it, right? Have a good day. See you all this afternoon. John Granford, Ed Spitzer. Hiya. Thanks for being around this week, Martin. I'm stuck working from home. Appreciate you, and you're very welcome. That's it from me. As always, take care of your money, take care of your crypto, take care of yourselves, and most importantly, happy Merry Christmas to you all. Boxing Day special. See you back this afternoon for the closing bell. Till then, take care of yourselves and each other. Bye-bye for now.